Come on, OBS. There we go. Oh boy. Okay, we are live, even if OBS started us off at 10,000 KB per second, which is oof.
Jesus
Yeah,
Christ.
that was rough. It was only for like a second, but wow, boy, am I glad I'm not using mobile internet anymore. That would have been real bad.
Yeah.
That would have been real bad for my data. Uh,
Oh
so
boy.
So we are live. So welcome back to the Storytime network, where I know we've been saying for like most of the week that we were going to do the shonen ending problem. Unfortunately, because of Ramadan, Fuzzy is unavailable, which is fair. Can't expect him
Happen.
to take part in a stream. Um, so instead of that, we are going to rank the anime of 2021 because we've done 2019, we've done 2020. So it's 2021's turn. So we might as well get underway. As you can see there, it's got movies, ONAs, and OVAs. Some of these we will not have watched.
We have a special tier for stuff we didn't watch, fortunately, so
People who've
I want to
watched,
color code these.
I can color code them, I guess.
Sorry. Just a little bit of OCD talking. Oh, that's not working. That
Why?
is not a good color.
Would you? Why would you give that as a fucking option if, like, you don't have a way to change the text color? That just seems dumb.
I'm not the one who designed this.
That's just stupid.
Oh, you're totally correct.
Anyway, yes, we've got didn't watch, and people who've watched our past Tiermaker streams, certainly the anime ones, might recognise a new category. Instead of F tier, we've got Pit of Shame.
That's for stuff that's especially enraging and disappointing.
Not even that. That's the stuff that's actually
that's
offensive.
some really fucked up shit. Fucked up shit. Yeah.
It's the stuff that's actually offensive.
Yeah.
But we should get
actually categorically awful.
Mm-hmm. If you've watched us talk about 2021 anime, you know vaguely the stuff that's going to go in there.
Or at least some of it.
Yeah. So,
probably most of it, actually.
To get us underway, Standing on a Million Lives, I believe that's probably season 2.
That's season 2. We didn't watch it.
No.
We dropped after the I think both of us dropped it midway through the first season.
Yeah, I watched it. I watched like what 5-6 episodes for some reason. It's like just so fucking boring and bland, and yet it lasted longer than what was it? I think it was Our Last Crusade, which I actually thought was better.
Our Last Crusade was better in the end.
Yeah, so I don't know why I kept watching this, but yeah, season 2 did not watch.
I don't recognize the second one.
This is the ASMR one, Can I Make Your Ears Happy in 180 Seconds, which, as far as I know, didn't get licensed officially anywhere. I was vaguely interested in it just to see what it was about, but I don't think it ever got licensed properly. So
needless to say, we didn't watch that.
Yeah, obviously. Up first, for stuff we've actually fucking watched. 2.43 Saiyan High School's boys volleyball team. AKA the far...
This is all you, man.
Yeah, the far shittier Haikyuu. Now, I should...
I wonder where you're going to put it.
I should judge shows on their own merits. But it's just very hard to do when the show has so few of them. I'm not going to go into my whole spiel that I've written down for it. All I'm going to say is this is a show where a bunch of middle schoolers decided to put one of their peers in his place by making him think he'd cause somebody to attempt suicide.
Which is fucked up.
That happened, and it was played off as a joke. E.
That is very fucked up. What the hell?
Yeah.
Jesus. Now, 86, I think, deserves to be an S tier, both cores.
So here's the thing, and this is something that I'm gonna have to decide as well, because as I said, I've got my write-up off to my side, but I haven't actually finished it yet because of uni stuff. Very busy these past few months, but I'm getting to it now. When we are talking about 86 Core 2, are we including the 2 episodes that aired, like, what was it, 2-3 weeks ago?
Yes.
Okay, then yes, S tier.
S tier for both.
I suppose yes. First call was always going to go in S tier anyway. Second one, if we were not including those final 2 episodes, I might have been. I might have made at least a slight argument for putting it in A. But if we're counting the last 2 episodes, yeah, fuck it, because I watched that last 5 minutes again, and God, did it make me tear up again.
It's so beautiful. But yeah, what do you think we should put higher in S tier is the question.
I think the first call. I think as good as those last 2 episodes are, I think Core 2 is still the weaker.
I think because the budget issues especially caught up with it in that core.
Whether that's a production issue or whether that's just a case of the light novel writer suddenly had planned for a one volume story and then suddenly had to fix things so that it was more than one. I don't know, but
it was originally written as a standalone, but the author apparently wrote afterwards.
Yeah, because it got fucking popular, because it's really fucking good.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, that first core is so good.
Oh, yeah.
Let me check the things. I don't recognize this, so it's almost certainly not going to get ranked.
Yeah, I don't recall seeing this one. This one does not look familiar.
God, this might be an ONA or an OVA.
Aria. No, I haven't seen any Aria.
Is it Aria?
No, the one after it is Aria.
Oh, the one after it. Yeah, I think that might be a movie of some sort.
Either a movie or an OVA. Either way, I haven't seen it.
Yeah, I'm just trying to find the name of this one just because I like knowing the names of the stuff I'm chucking into what is probably going to be somewhat of a bottomless category.
It's going to be in the best.
God, this might be even. Oh fuck it! I can't be asked trying to find this. It looks live action.
The hell?
Yeah, Aria. Yeah. Recognize that one then?
No.
Let me see if it's near the top of. It doesn't look like it. No.
Is it like Azure Lane? It might be Azure Lane. But not like the show. It was I think it might be like OVA specials or some shit.
I don't think. Oh, it is.
That looks like Azure.
Yes, it is. It is Azure Lane. It is Azure Lane.
Fucking knew it.
Azure Lane 4K was slow ahead. Yeah.
Yeah, no. Didn't watch it.
We hated the regular Azure Lane. We aren't gonna watch the fucking normal the like chibi version of it.
Why would we? Why would we stretch ourselves for that?
Be the beginning Succession.
I haven't even watched the first one.
No, neither have I.
I've heard it's alright, but I'm not gonna bother with it.
That looks vaguely
Back Arrow, I've seen this one.
Oh, is that Back Arrow? Okay, cool.
Yeah. I'd say probably a C tier. Solid C tier.
Was that a carryover?
No, I believe it started in. It was a carryover from winter to spring, if I recall correctly.
Huh.
Let me see where I ranked it. I think I ranked it somewhere. Oh, that was a lot harsher than it probably should have been. Yeah, I'd say.
That's Back Arrow.
Let's put it in D tier for now, and bump it up to C tier if depending on what else, how else we rank everything else.
So you said B tier?
No, D tier.
Oh, D tier.
For now.
Okay.
I think we could possibly bump it up to C tier.
Hmm.
We'll see.
Backflip, back 10, whatever.
That's all you, dude.
Yeah, it is. Because it's all me, I've actually got to think about this. Hmm. No, he's going in S tier. It's just a question of where in S tier. I personally put Backflip above 86, but I also know from a objective standpoint that's not true.
Yeah. Let's
Hmm.
put below 86 and be fine with it. I'm not going to debate you putting it in S tier. I just would debate you putting it above 86.
Hmm. Tell you what, I'll split it down the middle. Put it below the first chord, but above the second. Also, come on, there are going to be choices that I don't like that you're going to make.
I guess.
We got
Oh,
really
yeah, you
serious.
decided to put an year tier, huh?
Yeah, that's for at the end when we've ranked everything, and we'll make the decision there.
Maybe a
Look,
bit tougher than usual.
Backflip was really fucking good.
I guess.
Backflip was my runner-up for anime of the year.
What was your enemy of the year again?
Skate.
Right.
That one I'm gonna feel no guilt about putting above 86.
Mm, that's all, dude. I don't recognize this one.
Looks like idle shit.
Yep, looks like it. I didn't watch. It goes.
Beastar Season 2.
We gonna put an A tier or S tier?
Uh, I mean, this is the part of the story that I haven't watched it, so technically this should be you. But I have obviously read the manga, so I know at least about the story. Uh, this part of the story I wasn't a massive fan of, so I'd be more inclined for A tier.
Hmm.
But that's obviously weighed up against your experience of it and the production as well.
I'm inclined to agree with you. That should be an A tier. But I'd say
Mm.
high A tier for
Yeah.
now.
Oh, I'd still say high A tier. It's still a good show. It's still a very good show and very good story. Just I don't know. The story just as much as I liked the fight with what's his fucking name, Riz.
Riz, I think.
Riz, that was it. Riz. For some, I was coming up with Poe, which is the name.
Were
Of
you
the...
thinking about the panda from Kung Fu
Apparently
Panda?
so. Apparently so. I don't know
Why?
why. I don't know why. I don't know why. But I liked how they got to the fight with Riz. I wasn't a massive fan of how it resolved. I wasn't a massive fan of Legoshi eating Louis' leg. Spoiler warning. A little bit late, but whatever. Um, anyway,
Hmm.
those look like two Sailor Moon movies.
Yeah, those are Sailor Moon movies.
So we'll put.
So the one of those was Aikatsu Half.
Hmm.
I'm going to assume it's the one that we knew nothing about. The one before Aria. Oh, Aikatsu Planet, rather.
Hmm. Okay. Uh, Bishonen Tantedan, aka Pretty Boy Detective Club.
That one's you, dude.
That is mine. I ranked it more kindly in the seasonal one than I did the year end one. If Google Docs is going to work for me.
Well, I'd say go by your year-end list rather than your seasonal
Oh,
list, because your
I
year-end
definitely
list is
am.
more reflective.
I definitely am. Uh, there are definitely decent. There are decently large, decently sized parts of the show I enjoyed. Um, it's just that the pacing was kind of poor at times. Never really settled on a style. Uh, no real overarching story, and the lingering looks at the 11-year-old legs was not great. Truth be told,
Mm-hmm.
kind of tiring as fuck.
Yep.
Uh, as I said, I did enjoy parts of it. I put it in finished but meh. Mm.
So that's probably a C tier then.
Yeah, it probably is a C tier. I just found one that we might differ on a little bit, which is going to be fun, but we're a ways away from that. Black Clover.
Oh, you know what? I think we should bump up back arrow to C tier then if we're doing finished but meh would be a good descriptor.
All right.
Or whether, yeah. Black Clover, I don't think either of us have watched the anime for that. Or at least
No,
not much of
I
it.
fell behind the anime a
I don't
long time ago.
I don't think it's really fair for us to rank the anime, especially since we're much further ahead on the manga than the anime ever got.
I don't think I'm that far ahead. In fact, I might be just a. Where did the anime end? Do you know?
I think it ended with the Dark Triad versus the various Black Bulls and co.
Yeah, I know they got to Dante versus Yami, but I don't know how far past that they got because I've only just
I don't think they
gotten.
got very.
I'm only just barely past that. I've just gotten to the.
Oh,
I've just gone to the assault to get Yami and Vengeance back at the start of
oh,
it.
they
I
didn't get
think.
that far.
Yeah.
They didn't get that.
So blue period.
Hmm, this one's tough.
This one is tough
It's very, very tough.
because this is one that's generally pretty fucking good, just with one really big fucking caveat, as well as the fact that the visuals were never stunning. They were never. I don't think they were ever really terrible, but it could have been.
The
Could
stills
have.
were fine. The stills were fine. It was the animation that was hard.
Yeah, it was just a bit stiff. Um, yeah, a big fucking caveat, of course, is Yuka and the fact that after 12 episodes and multiple conversations about that topic, we still have no fucking idea what gender she identifies as.
Mm-hmm.
We suspect trans female, but we don't know because this is Japan.
Uh-huh.
And as I
I've never
said,
been the best at.
as I said, multiple conversations that just muddied the issue further. But if we are
Yeah.
to assume that Yuka is trans female and not just a crossdresser, that puts quite a bad light on Yatara's behavior.
Yeah. It's really hard to say if what Yuka's gender identity and or sexual orientation is. And the ambiguity just makes everything difficult about this.
It does.
Everything involving Yuka, at least.
So what tier did I put this? Where in the tier did I put this? So I put it in good, not special. I put it quite relatively high up there. I would say around the middle of it.
Hmm.
I think we can put this as a mid to low B.
B tier sounds about right.
Because it definitely is. It definitely was enjoyable. I liked most of the characters. I liked the general story and the themes it tried to get across. Just really struggled with all that dead naming. Lots and lots of dead naming. Blue Reflection Ray.
I dropped this about 5 or 6 episodes in. I don't know how I stayed on that long, but I'd say
Yeah,
B tier.
you lasted longer than I did because I dropped it after like 3 because it was boring. Because
It's boring as fuck.
yeah, here's the thing. Most game adaptations are guilty of the sin of moving too quickly because they've got obviously too much material to get through in too little time. Blue Reflection, moved too slowly, which is insane. To be fair, it was too core, but still, for how slow it moved, that's bad. So you were saying D tier? Yeah, I'd agree with that.
E tier. I'd say E tier.
E tier. I'm not gonna go. Am I gonna go that far? I'd say low D tier.
Low D tier, that's fine.
It doesn't quite offend me the way that 2.43 does. I think.
Oh, but no, there's the one canonical lesbian character is also just a psychopathic asshole.
Oh yeah, and the fact that for some reason the heroes wanted to stop the antagonist from taking away someone's despair, which sounded like a good thing.
Yeah, so E tier, I think.
Yeah, fuck it. Give it a high E tier, but still an E tier.
I like the aesthetic sometimes, but otherwise doesn't have a lot to offer.
Yeah. My Hero Academia Season 5.
Oh, this was pretty good stuff, but
I'd say A tier.
overall, A
This,
tier, yeah.
this wasn't the
Above or
best
below
season.
B?
This wasn't the best season for My Hero.
No.
I'm gonna say below.
Yeah.
Look,
Next season's going to be insane.
Oh yeah,
This season was kind of weird.
I'm the resident My Hero stan. This was the connective tissue.
And unfortunately, it was an entire season of connective tissue.
Yeah. I mean, My Villain Academia is good and all, but me personally, I don't identify with them as much as some other people do. Like, I like a couple of them, but
oh yeah, the villain fans.
yeah, I do not feel as anywhere near to as positively about Toga as some people do. I fucking hate her. So the My Hero movie, did you watch that? I did not.
Really?
It took the fucking Jujutsu Kaisen movie to get me over my my anxiety about movie theaters. So
yeah, this one was nothing exceptional. I'd say this is actually probably the weakest of the movies in terms of narrative.
yeah, but did it suck Bakugo's dick like the second one did?
No,
Good.
not nearly that bad.
Good, because that fucking look, as good as that fight looked, the narrative behind it ruined that movie for me.
Oh, so see the final fight in this movie looked really pretty, but unlike the second movie, most of this movie is just the main trio of the boys, and not much else in terms of focus on the other cast. So far less ensemble than others.
Yeah, but
there was a lot of focus on the movie original characters.
Rhodey, basically. So here's the thing you gotta understand is that if this movie gives me sufficient Totodeku stuff, I'm willing to give it a pass on the ensemble. No?
Barely anything.
Aww. Where would you put
Deku's
it
main
then?
companion for most of the movie is Rhodey.
Alright. Where would you put it then?
B tier.
Do you say C tier?
I wouldn't say it's E tier.
E tier? Jesus Christ!
I said B tier.
Oh,
B tier.
Jesus Christ!
You freaked out.
I was
out for a second.
I was like, wait, what? That sounds a lot worse than what you were saying.
No, Bumblebee. B. I'd say high B tier.
B for
the
Bravo.
animation is gorgeous at that point.
B for Bravo. B for Bravo. Okay. Jesus.
Yes.
I was like, wow. Okay. You really didn't like that movie.
No. Like if it had been like 90 straight minutes of Bakugo dick sucking, then I would have definitely tossed it in E tier, but it wasn't like that.
Yeah. Look, I'm not even just to make my position clear. I'm not even as like I don't hate Bakugo as much as some people do. Cough cough fuzzy.
Oh yeah.
But it really sits wrong with me the idea of Izuku giving up One for All to Bakugo. That really upsets me.
I am so glad Hori just did not to go with that.
Yeah, to give Bakugo the power to be #1 hero while Izuku becomes quirkless. And therefore, in his own eyes and in society's, worthless again. No, fuck that. I'm not having that. I hate that. I despise that with all my soul. Give it to anybody else. Not fucking...
I don't think you can, based off the canon of the manga.
Anyway, remake our lives. I never figured out whether that was plural or not.
I don't remember.
But
this one's good. I say all day tier.
Remake our life. Okay, solid A tier. Above or below Beastars and My Hero.
Above. This one nearly made my top 10 for the year.
So above both of them.
It was number 12 for me.
Above both of them.
Um, hmm. Yeah, yeah, I'd say so.
All right.
There aren't. There's like maybe 15 total shows that I would put it here, and only and 5 of them are sequels.
Yeah. Nobody's touching Boruto.
No, 5 of Naruto.
Build Divide Code
Divide.
Black. Where the fuck did I end up putting this? I ended up putting this above Blue Reflection Ray, which I'm saying is the gatekeeper for E tier, in my personal view. Yeah, it was. It's just a typical card game anime.
What was it? A card game on motorcycles anime?
No, it's just like it had an edgy protagonist, a weird card game that was only sort of explored, and the world that took said card game way too seriously. way too
card
seriously.
game anime in a nutshell.
Exactly, it's just a typical card game anime. I liked the edgy protag's domain expansion, but that was about it. And when I fell behind, I just could not be bothered bringing myself to catch back up. So I'm putting it in D tier. This looks like one of those Bungo Stray Dogs shorts.
I believe it is.
Bye. Vanguard Overdress. Didn't watch either of them, frankly.
I watched an episode of it, of the first one, but I don't think that's enough to judge it.
Probably
I didn't
not.
really enjoy it enough to watch more.
Probably not. Cestus, I watched. Did I even watch a fucking episode of this? I don't remember. I might not have done. I really this just did not sit with me. Not to mention it was ugly as sin. I'll stick it in didn't watch because I don't feel like putting it in E tier just on the basis of one episode I barely remember.
Yeah.
This looks like Cheap Pharmacist, if I recall correctly. That
Didn't watch it.
cute visual. Did you not watch it? I thought you did.
Nope.
Oh.
I avoided this one.
Oh, wow. Okay. What season was that again? I think it was...
Summer. It was the season where there was a shit ton of isekai. So I was already like, I'm good. I have the ones I want to watch.
There it is.
Bye.
Yeah, it's Cheap Pharmacist. And yeah, I also did not watch it because, hey, still boycotting isekai and still loving that. Looks like a movie.
Oh, I think that's Words Bubble Up Like Soda Pop.
Did you watch it?
Nope.
Cool. Case closed.
I've heard it's good, but...
Case closed.
No, neither of us are watching that.
Neither of us. Neither of us have the time for that.
It's even longer than One Piece, which is kind of insane,
and about as dull at times. In terms of the anime, I mean, it's because of the One Piece's pacing. That's what I was referencing, rather than One Piece is boring, because it's not.
Yeah.
Another
haven't
fairly
seen
short idle thing.
Yeah.
I don't know what that is. I don't especially want to know.
I believe that next one is a Don Machi OVA.
Right. D-side Trauma Ray the animation. Have
fun ranking.
Yeah, where did I put this one in the end? Finished but meh. And I put this one below Pretty Boy Detectives.
So that puts it in C tier then?
Yeah. Probably on the lower end of C tier. Well, it wasn't bad. It wasn't bad by any stretch. I finished it. Where is it?
By the way, is it based off of anything, or is it just completely original?
That's a good question. Mixed media project. So probably a mobile game.
So it's original.
Yeah, vaguely original. And as I said, that was sort of the issue, in that it had a shit ton of world building to do, and then struggled to fulfill that.
All.
No, it did manage to do some world building. It just didn't do a massive amount. It was just too ambitious for its own good, I think. Too ambitious with its world building, not ambitious enough with its characters.
So it flew too close to the sun, basically.
Yeah. Yeah, what was the bad thing? Ryuhei acting like a jealous bitch, and the fact that they got trapped in a time loop by a dude who was anxious about the future, which, fair. And
Yeah,
what?
that's interesting. That's an interesting concept, but
Yeah, but once they found him, they just called him a bitch and a baby and watched him essentially commit suicide.
that's fucked up.
Yeah. Like, just like, no, that's fucking bad. Oh, God. Battle game in 5 seconds. Okay.
This is you, dude.
Yeah, this is me. Where did I put it? Oh, I put it in drop for a reason. It wasn't boring, but it was definitely dropped. It's probably weird. It's
D or
probably.
E?
I put it above Build Divide in my list. I'm tempted not to do that here.
Yeah,
No.
I don't.
There was stuff in it that I enjoyed. It's definitely a D tier, but it's not. There's stuff that I did enjoy, even if I hated one of the fucking voices in it.
Mm-hmm.
Deep Insanity: The Lost Child. I know you watched an episode of this. Did you watch any more of it? Is the question.
No, but I feel comfortable putting it at the bottom of each tier because of its horrid production values.
Cool. Looks like
So this will be the dividing line between E tier and the pit of shame.
cool. Uh, Looks like another movie, maybe.
No, I think this was like an OVA series. We didn't watch all of it. We didn't watch it at all, actually.
Digimon Ghost Game.
I wish I could rank this. I really wish I could, but this is numbers domain.
Yeah, unfortunately, number can't be here today, so we got to put it in the didn't watch. Doctor Stone season 2. It was a good
I'm tempted
season.
to put this low A tier, I think, would be a good place to put it.
I'd say it was better than My Hero.
You think so?
I think so.
I think
Yeah.
My Hero had better production values across overall.
Yeah, but I feel like Doctor Stone had some really good moments. I mean, that moment when Taiju and Yuzuriha managed to contact Senku for the first time in what in universe is like 2 years?
A year and a half, I think.
Year and a
Something
half.
like that. It's been
Yeah.
a while for them.
Like that was genuinely moving.
Yeah. Also, Senku's conversation with Tsukasa at the end was also very
That was also really
nice.
good, yeah. So as I said, I'm tempted to put it above My Hero.
Okay, yeah. We could put between Hero and Beastars.
Because I don't think Doctor Stone's production values were that bad.
No, they weren't. They were just kind of stiff at points. I wasn't saying they were bad. I'm just saying My Hero had consistently better visuals.
Dragon Ghost
Which is a different argument.
Yeah. Dragon Ghost House Hunting. I'm fairly sure Coney was the only one who watched that out of us.
Only one we know about.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dragon Quest Adventure of Dai.
This one's hard because it's still ongoing. But I say low A tier. Below Hero Aka, but it's still very good.
Alright.
Let me double check where I put it on my list real quick, actually. Yeah, I put it right below Dr. Stone on my list, so I'd say low A tier is reasonable.
Alright.
Low A tier or high B tier?
We'll put B tier for now, and we'll say that's
keep it as the gatekeeper of B tier.
We'll say that's the gatekeeper of B tier.
Yep. Eden 0. Oh, didn't watch it.
No. What be that?
That is the 8th Evangelion movie.
Oh, did you watch that?
The final one. Nope. I have not watched any Eva.
Yeah, no.
Past like a few episodes of the anime and the first Rebuild movie.
Yeah, neither have I, because it's depressing as fuck from what I've heard, and I don't need that in my life. So, X-Arm. Easy pick.
Where are you putting it?
Look at the screenshot.
No, Mill. No.
But
no. Bad.
It was so visually distinct.
That's a word for it.
No other anime
no.
looked like it.
That's not necessarily a good thing. Come on, Mill. Tell us how you really feel.
Here's the thing. I've gotta weigh the like horrificness of the production values and the story and the characters against the genuine levels of enjoyment I got out of this show. If I was ranking it on sheer enjoyment, it would be so close to my top 20 that it's not even funny.
Dang.
Because there are so few shows where I've actually, stopped and paused and absolutely just pissed myself laughing because of how fucking terrible it looks. Like, but yeah,
It's not a good show.
No, it's not a good show.
By
It's
any
terrible.
objective measure.
It's fucking terrible. It was the anime equivalent of pouring bleach into your eyes. It made a mockery of the idea of good characters. The story was an incomprehensible mess. People said they felt sorry for the mangaka for having this as an anime adaptation of it. I was like, I don't think the manga was that good either.
Well, the manga apparently got canceled as an indirect result of the.
Well, maybe what happened is that very few people actually read the manga version of X-Arm until the anime came out, and they were like, "Oh, this looks terrible, but we should give the manga a try just to see if it's any better." Oh God, it's just as terrible, but in manga form. Okay, yeah, we're gonna shit on this, and yeah, cancelled. I don't know.
Hard to say.
So here's the thing. I actually ranked this above 2.43.
It doesn't have the shitty stuff in it.
Well, yeah,
Like the truly awful shitty stuff.
I mean, yeah, it doesn't have suicide baiting as a joke in it. Admittedly, it has visuals so bad that I could only assume that the animators or the people who approved it were blind. But I just had so much fun with this, and I don't know what to do with it as a result. I honestly don't. I will do what I did for my year-end list, and I will put it between 2.43 and Blue Reflection Ray.
That is the fairest thing you could probably do at this point.
So I put.
This is the one with the gay fairy guys, right?
Yeah, looks like it. Fairy something. I don't remember what the full name was.
I don't remember it either.
Apparently, it was quite good.
I've heard so too, but I haven't watched it. So
Fairy Ranmaru. Yeah, apparently it wasn't bad. So for what it's worth. Fate Grand Order something.
This is the first Camelot movie, and the other one is the Solomon movie. I have not watched either. Not yet. Haven't had the time.
I haven't watched the free movie yet. It's the
Basket.
Fruits Basket final season. All I was gonna say is that free is on my catch-up list, and it's the one that's up at the top at the moment. So I'm gonna be trying to catch up on that as slow as it might be.
So I'm inclined to put Fruits Basket in S tier. I don't know where you're thinking. Because Fruits Basket is one of the has made me more emotional than almost any other series I've read or watched.
Not quite the case for me. I did enjoy it, definitely, and obviously we're talking about the final season specifically.
Yes.
So we're talking about the point where from just after what's his face?
It's just after we get the big Akito reveal.
Yeah, that's what was the name of his of their
Rooster dude, yeah.
rooster dude?
I don't remember what his name.
I know he's voiced
I
by
don't
Ian
remember his name off
Sinclair.
the top of my head.
I know he's voiced by Ian Sinclair, but that's it.
I mean, some of the worst parts of the series are definitely because of the date at which the manga was made, which is kind of an unavoidable fact.
That's
I
an
don't know.
explanation. That's not an excuse.
No, no. But it does explain, like, why some of the stuff seems so dated. I still think this is an excellent anime. I just,
No, it is still very good. I love the romance between Kyo and Toru. I
yeah,
liked
a lot of the side romances are pretty good too.
mm,
Like, Yuki and, dang it, I forget her name. I am blanking so hard right now. Shit.
give me a second, I'll get it up on now. No, those are all Somas, which we don't care about. Machi.
Machi, that's it. Like, is it matcha? Is that it? No,
Uh,
that's green tea. That's not right.
Karagi Machi.
Yes. But yeah, a lot of the side romance stuff was really neat.
Yeah.
But a lot of it was also not great.
I mean,
Especially Akito and Shigeru was just a hot mess.
yeah, that's sort of what's bringing it down.
Well, those two were also just they deserve each other in the end.
Yeah, but that's as I've said so many times before, and I'm going to keep saying it because it's an accurate summation. That's a relationship that's only going to end in a court case.
You're not wrong. I still think the overall series as a whole is strong enough to put it in S tier, though I
Yes,
do think low S tier might be appropriate.
yeah, I think near certainly middle to bottom S tier. I think is probably best for it.
What, which is one hell of a compliment to even a series that we're criticizing.
Mm.
To Your Eternity, I believe, also deserves S tier.
Does it?
Look, if it has some of the strongest written individual episodes, even if not the whole show is well produced or well written. But both the premiere and the finale made me cry my eyes out,
I'll give it the
and that
premiere.
alone.
I'll give it the premiere. I didn't reach the finale, obviously.
I know you dropped it, but I still think this series is extremely good, even
I
if the production values at times, and even if the writing wasn't always perfect.
I dropped it because it didn't make me invested in any of the characters.
Yeah, but that's more of a personal problem.
Is it?
I was invested in the characters. I didn't know which ones would live or die in the story. I knew at least some of them would, but I didn't know all of them would. And it was that tension of, is this character going to make it through this arc or not? And how will she react to and grow from this experience? And will he make it out of this experience completely intact? Those were the investing factors.
So I'll tell you now. I put To Your Eternity at 36th out of 56.
Well, I
I
will
will give
respectfully disagree with your opinion on this front.
I will give you high A.
Of A.
I will give you high A on that one, but I cannot put it in S.
Fine. Oh,
Uh,
this little thing.
What was this?
Was it, the name? I think it was Gandari Doki-chan. Doki-chan.
Did
It's
you?
a series of shorts. It's not anything remarkable, but it was fun enough. I'd say low C tier.
Above or below back arrow?
Below. Nothing special about this one.
Alright.
It was fun enough, though.
Geki Dolls. I think that's Geki Dolls.
I did not watch this one past the first episode.
No, neither did I. How a realist hero rebuilt the kingdom, I believe that is.
Yes, I'd say this one belongs in either A or B tier. So it's pretty damn strong by isekai standards, but it does have production issues that make me kind of question whether it should be an A tier. Not to mention, it does have a couple writing stumbles here and there.
I mean, obviously the question is better or worse than Die. Seeing as that's our current gatekeeper.
That's a tough one. They're good in different ways, is the thing. You know? They have very different strengths. Dai is much stronger on like the front of action and world build not world building per se, but it's much stronger as an adventure series and a battle series. Whereas Realist Hero is more of a political war drama with comedy and fantasy elements thrown in. So it's kind of hard because they're not really strongly adjacent to each other besides both being fantasy series. You know?
Mm.
That said, yeah, I think this is a solid. Where did I put it in my ranking? That'll help me decide. As I know I didn't put it anywhere near my top 10. Okay, so I put it at 24th out of 63 new shows. So
I'd
I'd
say
say that
that's
merits
B.
a high B.
Yeah, I'd say
High
that's
B.
B level. Above or below World Heroes
Yeah,
Mission?
above. I put it above Blue Period as well, so yeah.
Yeah. The fuck?
I have not watched this one. This is Kawawa on Monday. It's a fan service show.
I kind of got that by the
But it
giant
was,
chest.
yeah, it's all about big titty girls, basically, on
Yeah.
Mondays.
Certainly would explain why I didn't watch it.
Yep,
Uh,
I
get
don't
a
blame you.
yeah, get a Robo Arc, then watch this.
Nope.
Fairly sure it's a sequel, so. Gintama, didn't watch it. I know you didn't either.
I could never get into Gintama. I tried a couple times, but I was just bounced off really fucking hard. You know?
Yeah. This is Girls Meet Panzer something or other.
Girls in Panza, yeah. I haven't watched that or Godzilla. I really should watch it at some point, but I haven't. I've heard it's very good.
You watch either of the Way of the House Husband PowerPoint presentations?
No, I've been reading the manga.
Yeah, that's probably for the best.
This is literally just the manga with voice acting and color.
Yeah. Quintuplets, I believe that is.
Ooh, where to put this one? A or B tier?
I don't know why it's down here.
Because it's Gotoban, no Hanayome in Japanese. So I think I would probably put this above Realist Hero, but I don't know if I would put it above Die. Because the thing is, the character writing in this is leagues better than like 95% of harem rom-coms.
That's
Not that it's a high bar,
I
mind
was
you.
I was gonna say that's not the highest bar in the world, is it?
No, but it's still like very well written by harem series standards. So I do want to give it the benefit of the doubt. I'd say low A tier for now. Um, we can change it later if need be.
Low A tier.
But
I thought you were
yeah,
saying
either
you were
low A
gonna
tier.
put it above. I thought you said you wouldn't put it above die.
You know what? Yeah, let's put it below die for now. If I change my mind, we'll change it. But
Hmm.
I'd say below die seems fair.
Gundam Breaker Battle Log by the looks of things.
Haven't watched it. I don't watch much in the way of Gundams.
Hmm.
If I'm being honest.
Looks like another mecha series.
Oh, I remember this one.
Which one was
What was the
this?
name of this one? Used a different name for than the one that was given in the Japanese name. I think this was a fall show, but I don't remember precisely. I'm pretty sure this was fall though.
Fall,
Remember the
fall,
name of this one?
fall.
Ah, yes, found it. What was it? Shoot, Rumble Garandol. That's what it was called.
Oh, Garandol.
Yeah, I give this one a pretty favorable rating. I'd say low B tier. I wouldn't put it above Blue Period, but I'd say low B tier seems fine.
All right.
I mean, at worst it'd be high. At worst it's high C tier. Yeah, high C tier seems fine. Top of C tier.
Barcarina Season
Yeah,
2.
I know you're going to be harsh on this one.
Not that harsh, but I'm not going to say it's. I'd personally put it.
I'd say B tier.
I'd say low B tier.
Yeah, it's weaker than the first season easily.
There's more sexual assault. Well, more assault in the second season than the first.
Well, yeah, that's because yeah, yeah, basically overall.
Baki didn't watch this.
Did not watch Baki. Nope.
Souls
This
at Work
is Code Black.
Code Black.
Yep.
So just by virtue of having watched like 3 or 4 episodes of it and then dropping it, it did have to go into drop for a reason. But I put it fairly high in because it was dropped more because I wasn't vibing with it than I thought it was bad. I don't think it's good. It's just depressing as fuck. And that was it was airing in the same season and the same day as the depression inducer that was Promised Neverland season 2.
Oh no, we're gonna get to that.
We are gonna get to that.
that.
We are gonna get to that.
But yeah, no, I think this is a pretty good one. Try to remember where I put it on my list. I believe I put it fairly high. Oh, I put it lower than I probably should have. That is very not nice cells at work. I'd say B tier or C tier.
Let's say bottom of
I
B
think
tier.
production value, yeah.
Let's say
it looks good enough that it's B tier.
Yeah, let's say the gatekeeper for B tier.
B tier, yeah.
On BT, yeah. I do just want to point out that I did put To Your Eternity, based on the fact that everybody else loved it so much. I did put To Your Eternity as high as I possibly could in my list, but like past the point where it's all shows I actually finished. Anyway, Regular Cells at Work season 2.
Oh yeah, Regular Cells at Work season 2, much lower. I didn't even finish this one. I just straight up stopped watching after like 3 or 4 episodes, and this was an 8-episode season.
So
It just,
how bad are we going?
I'd say high D,
All right.
like above battle game in 5 seconds.
Obviously, yeah.
KK story, S tier. What did I put above Fruits Basket? Oh, wow. Hmm. No, Fruits Basket was my number one sequel of the year. KK story
Yes.
only made number 6 on my top 10. So I'd probably put it low S for now.
Right.
Still extremely good, though.
Hmm.
Oh, hey, our first pit of shame.
uh, we should not have finished that.
I regret finishing this one.
We really
I
shouldn't have
think the only
finished it.
reason I stuck around for as long as I did was because of the OP.
I stuck around because I like me a battle anime, and I didn't even get that good of a battle.
Yeah, it was overall
And
pretty dis.
Romy Park and Megami Ogata. I stuck around for those two.
Yeah, uh-huh. They're good. They're really good.
This looks like idle stuff. Yeah.
Mm. Mm.
Higehiro. So this is all you.
This one is just a mess. I D tier.
High D tier, above or below Cells at Work.
I actually finished this one, so above.
All right.
Like, if I dropped it, it's automatically going to have a lower estimation in my mind than something I didn't. Not something I actually finished. That,
Oh, sure.
you know?
Yeah, sure. Higurashi, both seasons, I think. Is that also Higurashi? Looks like Higurashi.
Yeah, they're both Higurashi.
Yeah.
I didn't watch either.
Yeah.
Hortensia.
Horimiya. This is an interesting one, isn't it?
Oh, yeah. Where are you thinking with this one?
It's a good question. Because I've got Horimiya right at the top of good but not special. Which is frankly a damning indictment
A
on
tier
it.
then?
No, that's not even A tier. I'd say that's more B tier. Because that's... Because it's only 2-3 places above Blue Period. Which is, as I said, a travesty, given the fact that at the start of the season, Horimiya had the potential to be one of the best romances I've ever watched.
I'd say we could put it at the top of B tier and have it as the gatekeeper.
All right, I'm not opposed to that. Like, look, Cloverworks fucked up
a lot.
Cloverworks fucked up a lot in Winter. This was the one it probably least fucked up on, but it still fucked it up.
Yeah. We'll get to the other ones. They are going to go substantially lower than this one.
Yeah. I haven't seen Egg on this list. Is Egg has to be on this list somewhere. Ah, there it is. Good.
It is.
We're gonna get to that, yeah.
Brendan.
I recently did Wonder Egg in my write up, and I wrote 750 words for it.
Jesus Christ.
After the debacle that was last year, where I wrote more words for fewer shows than the first time I did it. I have tried to cut back, but that one I really did just have to go into it.
Understandable, honestly.
This looks like isekai trash to me.
Which one is this? Oh no, this isn't even isekai. This is Hortensia Saga.
Oh, this was bad, wasn't it?
It was very bad.
I think I watched.
I didn't even finish this one. I got through half of the episodes, and I was like, "Why am I even watching this anymore? Why did I watch this far?"
Yes, I remember this show. This was the show where I watched 10-15 minutes of the first episode and then went, you know what? Kenjiro Suda's in this, and I really can't be bothered with it anyway. So this is all you.
I'd say E tier.
Uh,
This is one of the worst shows of last year that I even tried to finish. I don't think it's worth putting below X-Arm, honestly.
yeah, but you
Not
got no
that bad.
enjoyment from it, is the thing.
Right, I was kind of bored out of my fucking mind.
Like, I don't think it's as bad enough to go below 2.43 and it's fucking suicide bullshit, but like I can't put a show above X-Arm where you didn't at least get the vaguest amount of enjoyment from it.
Yeah, I get that. I get that.
Like everything above
Um,
X-Arm here, there was at least a vague sense of enjoyment. I got a vague bit of enjoyment out of Blue Reflection Ray. Not much, and not enough to save it, but you know, I got some from it.
I
Uh,
get that. I get that.
Idol, yeah. I think I did watch an episode of this and then just never went for it.
Which one? The one with the dude in tie?
Yeah, because I do remember those character designs.
Yeah.
I think it had like a fucking
Right.
oh, it was I Star Chew. That's what it was. And yeah, it had a what did it have? I think it had some sort of yeah, it had Principal Kuma, voiced by
Oh
Akio
my
Itsuka.
god.
More Idol. I think that's
Akio Otsuka
Idolish.
is fantastic.
Yeah, I love
Yeah, that's
Akio
Idolish
Otsuka.
7.
That's Idolish 7. I know
I,
none of us watched that.
I don't think I watched this one.
This was Idols. You definitely did watch this. And
I watched an episode of
you watched an episode of
and
it
I
and
hated it.
despised it. I remember that much. Because I remember that this was the one where we I think, split up the three Idol shows that we got fairly evenly. I got I Star Chew, you got Idols. You might have also gotten Idoli Pride, I can't remember.
I did get Idoli Pride. I actually enjoyed that one.
That was also the
Idoli
season
Pride
with
was
Gekidol.
really good.
That was a really Idol heavy season.
Yeah, and only one of those shows was good, and it's Idoli Pride, and that belongs in A tier.
Oof.
I will accept no criticism on this. It was very good.
I can't argue, I didn't watch it.
Where did I rank this one? I put it pretty high, if I remember correctly. Let's see. Oh, I put it right below Mars Bread. So yeah, bottom of A tier seems fine for me.
Oops. Alright.
This is very good. Didn't watch Demon Lord.
Oh, that's the
Didn't
second season of the Ecchi one, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Restaurant in Another World 2. No, I'm fairly sure neither of us watched that.
There are so many fucking anime on this. There's no way we could have watched all of them.
Great Jahi-sama.
I like this one, but this one wasn't like super spectacular. I'd still say this rate's a low B tier. It was a very fun comedy in my mind.
Above or below Baccarina, above or below Blue Period, above or below World Heroes Mission.
I'd say below Baccarina.
Alright. So better than Code Black, but not better than Baccarina.
It's hard to gauge them because they're very different series. Jahi-sama is a lot more it's a lot more gag focused, a lot less plot happening in that one. Also, the protagonist is much less no thoughts, head empty than Baccarina.
Bottom tier character Tomazaki-kun.
Does not belong in the bottom tier, believe it or not.
Oh, but it would be so fitting. No, it's fine.
I'd put it in B tier above Baccarina.
All right.
Actually, I put it above Blue Period because it doesn't have any of the concerning possible transphobia.
JoJo's Part 6 Stone Ocean.
A tier. Quite good, but not quite spectacular enough to make S tier. I'd still say high A tier, right below To Your Eternity.
Oh, Shoran. What an
This had
abs...
so much potential.
What an absolute fucking mess of a series.
Are we putting this in D tier or E tier?
Uh...
I finished this, but I regret finishing it.
I didn't finish this. I'll give it this. It wasn't... Well, no, it was boring. That's why I dropped it in the end.
It was stylish. It looked good. But that's the best compliment I can muster for it.
Hmm.
And if that ain't damning by faint praise, I don't know what is.
Bottom of D tier.
Bottom of D tier. Jujutsu Kaisen 0.
Do, 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 do.
I A tier. I agree.
Hmm.
Well,
Yeah.
I don't know about high A tier, but A tier. The story's kind of weak compared to the main series, so I don't think it quite deserves high A tier. But I still think A tier in general is appropriate. Question is where.
Hmm. I definitely think it's A tier. I don't think it's quite S tier. The regular series is going in S tier. I don't care what anyone says.
Oh, obviously. Obviously. No, I'm not going to game that.
Yeah. Zero is a tough one to gauge, especially considering we only watched it very recently.
Yeah, racist bias possibly, in fact. Also, not to mention just like the whole thing with us having future manga knowledge that reflects kindly on this series,
I'm
on
kind
this
of
movie
I'm
rather.
kind of growing more and more in love with Yuta is the issue,
Exactly. You're biased.
which does
I'd
behoove
say
me
low.
to.
This is beautifully animated, and the characters are fun. The story is very almost non-existent compared to the series as a whole. Very vignette-ish.
In fairness,
Not a
that's
lot
like
of focus.
it is a consequence of the fact that it was just a 4 chapter thing written to get Akutami's foot in the door.
Yes, but that's not an
No,
excuse.
it's not. It's not an excuse. Same way with Fruits Basket. It coming from a different time was an explanation, not an excuse. It's the same here. I'm
I'd say
inclined to put it
I'd
above
say
Doctor Stone, but below Beastars.
is fair. I will agree to that. Now, regular Jujutsu Kaisen goes in S. Where in S is the question.
I
I'd
say
say
top.
high S.
I say top of S.
I'll give you that. But
It's. I'm sorry.
we
Second
will we
second
will
call was so fucking good.
I know it was. We can debate this at another point. But Shingeki Shoujo, I think that also goes in S.
Also S. Yes.
Uh, hmm. I'd say
Below 86
above.
Core 2, above
Uh,
Fruits Basket.
I'd say above Heike's story, but below
Yeah.
Fruits Basket.
Okay. Yeah. Because as good as Kageki Shoujo was, it didn't get an ending.
No, it didn't get an ending. Fruits Basket was the ending,
Hmm.
and it was a very definitive and
Which is sort of why
honestly
it's
a really well done ending.
it's sort of why it's unfair to have sequels in here as well. But there's not much we can do other than create a whole other tier list at the bottom for sequels, which we're not gonna do.
Now that'd be too much work,
Yeah.
honestly. Radio of Healer goes in the pit of shame.
Got Kaguya OVAs first, or OVA.
I didn't watch them.
Cool.
I didn't watch it.
Pit of shame. Anyone who unironically
Below Edith then.
anyone who unironically enjoyed this has something wrong with them.
Yes.
Fena.
I want to rank this highly. I really do, but the
I
show was
really
fucked
wish
by
this. I
I
really,
really wish it
this was
deserved
better.
a high tier.
Yeah.
I really wish.
I
I'd say
wish
low
it was
C
better.
tier. Low C tier.
So I put this below D-side Trauma Ray.
Ouch.
Yeah, just below it, but below. Like, For a show with pirate in the name, it had depressingly few pirates, and those that were there got blown up in episode 6 or 7.
Oh no, some of them showed back up alive at the end of the season.
Yeah,
But there's no fucking explanation as to how.
along with the fucking villain of the show who got a better ending than like 90% of the characters.
Fucking hell. Yeah, bottom of the C tier.
Right at the bottom.
We'll use it as the benchmark for C tier.
Alright. The fuck is this?
This is a Fate spinoff that's focused on magical girl shit.
Cool. I'm assuming you didn't
So
watch it.
I didn't watch it.
Yeah.
I didn't. I don't really watch much of the way magical girls, if I'm being honest.
I believe this is Girlfriend?
Yes, Girlfriend.
Girlfriend Squared.
Decent enough series. I'd say mid-low C tier.
I think
I put it below Back Arrow.
Right.
I put it below Back Arrow.
Alright. Kimono Jihen. So where did I put this in the end?
I think I put this in S. I'd put this in A or S tier.
I put this
where.
This is top 5 for me.
Ooh.
So
yeah, I think S tier feels appropriate. I think this was a top 5 for me as well. Let me double check as to where I put it.
Because I really loved Kimono Jihen. This was my fucking jam. This is the quality that I wish something like Joran or Feina was like. Because those were two shows that, again, should have been my fucking jam, but weren't by virtue of shitty execution. This executed things well.
Oh, I put this at the bottom of my top 10. It still made my top 10, mind you, but it was at the bottom of that. So I put it in S tier, but below Heike Story. Because it was still extremely good.
No, I loved Kimono Jihen, and I'm so looking forward to the manga coming out.
Yeah, that's going to be good.
I've got that.
Where are you putting it? On S tier?
Yeah, I put it at the bottom of S tier.
That's good to me. We're going to make some Demon Slayer fans salty with this one.
Yeah, we are. So this is the Mugen Train arc.
Yes.
It's not the movie. Frankly, it was better in movie form.
Yes. So where are we thinking? B tier? Yeah, I can agree with that.
I'm gonna say,
like, the visuals are spectacular, but
yeah,
the story is kind of weak.
I'm gonna say high B tier.
Yeah, I can agree with that.
I would say
where do you want to put it in?
I would say just below Horimiya.
Yeah, I can agree with that. I'd say the Entertainment District arc should go above the Mugen Train arc.
I disagree.
Is it because you hate the villains more?
I just think this arc dragged so hard. There is no reason. There is no reason for this arc to have started and ended with 45-minute episodes. There is no reason that we should have gotten half of that fucking 45-minute finale on the fucking backstories about villains who weren't that interesting. And we're actively off-putting, frankly. Yutaro and Daki are shitty villains.
I don't really agree with you to that degree, but I do feel like they are weaker villains than, in terms of, I feel like they're weaker villains as characters than Enmu and Akaza were.
I'm still gonna say B, just based on the,
stellar
based on the production values, if nothing else, and there were some good aspects of it. Fact is that this did make me like Tengen more than the manga.
Tengen was really good in this, yeah.
But at the end of the day, I still haven't watched that final episode fully.
So where do you want to put it? Around Blue Period-ish, I assume?
Yes.
Or do you want to put it higher?
So on my sequels list, I put this above Baccarina. So
Okay.
I would say above Bakurina. I would say above Blue Period. It's up to you whether you want to put it above Tomazaki.
Yeah. Tomazaki didn't have the best production values, if I'm
No.
being honest. Kingdom, haven't watched it.
Yeah. Sounds like it might be my kind of thing, but it's so fucking big.
Yeah.
This looks like more idols or cute girls do things.
Yeah, I haven't watched it. Ah, Dragon
Kobayashi.
Maid. S.
Yeah, Kobayashi's Dragon Maid. S for S
Ah,
tier?
yes. Yeah, Miss Kobayashi's Dragon Maid. S tier.
Where in S tier is the
Uh,
question.
well, I had this ranked fourth in my sequels, below Jujutsu Kaisen, ReZero, and Fruits Basket.
Hmm.
So I'd put it below Jujutsu Kaisen and the 286 cores.
But above Fruits Basket?
Yeah.
Alright.
No, below Fruits Basket. Below Fruits Basket.
Alright.
I ranked it below Fruits Basket.
Yeah. Well, you just said below Jujutsu Kaisen and the 286 cores, but not below Fruits Basket, so I just got confused.
Sorry.
Pit of Shame
Oh,
show.
this fucking thing. Yeah, Pit of Shame.
Pit of Shame.
Not quite as bad as Insen or Redo, but still
No.
really awful.
It's scummy as fuck. It is an adult man
Yeah.
actively pursuing a high school girl. No. Fuck off.
Yeah, he's 12 years older than her. What the fuck?
Yeah, no, fuck off. Komi-san.
We're putting this in A or S.
So the funny thing is, this is at the bottom of my very good, not quite special tier. Because I do love Komi, but I think this early part of it is the worst of Komi. Like I'm so much more looking forward to this second core coming up, because this is where the characters that I genuinely really fucking like get introduced.
Hmm. I put it below To Your Eternity in my ranking, so I'd put it at A tier, right below To Your Eternity.
Uh, the issue is I don't have much stuff in fucking A tier. In fact, not stuff that I actually ranked in my full list. So I put this.
You want to put it lower, we can, but
I put this just above Horimiya. So I'm tempted to say I personally would put it bottom of A tier.
okay. I did rank Kimono Jihen substantially below both this and To Your Eternity, but since we have, this is also partially because your opinion is being taken into account on these.
Exactly. Like 86
So, yeah.
is near the bottom of my top 10, but certainly the first core is currently above Backflip, which is my second place. So that's the point of these lists, is that they're not going to come out exactly as our list came out, because there's another person shouting, "No, this shouldn't be this high," or "This should be so much higher. What the fuck are you doing?"
Yeah, exactly.
It's part of the fun of the list.
Yep.
So I'm a Spider, the show that cemented my decision to boycott Isekai.
Ah, this was the one.
Fairly sure it was, yeah. This is the
I thought you
second
started.
core?
Yeah, no, this is a. Is it the second core? I'm pretty sure it started in winter. Didn't it?
No, I think it
Yeah, it
started
started in winter.
Did it? I thought it started in fall.
I'm 90% sure that this started in winter. Yeah, it started in winter.
Oh, fair enough then. Wow, I could have sworn I made I made the Isekai decision in 2020. Huh.
No, you made it in. You made it because of Million Lives, and then you gave it another shot just with Spider, and that just like killed it permanently for you, if I recall correctly.
I'm trying to remember, because I definitely watched like I think 15 minutes of Spider, and was just like, no, I hate this. I can't watch this. So that might have been the point, honestly. I know I was at the point of Jesus Christ, fuck Isekai after Million Lives, because it was just so dull. But I don't think I was quite at the point of, right, I can't be arsed with Isekai at all anymore until Spider.
Yeah.
But you did watch Spider, if I recall correctly.
You do recall correctly. I watched it all the way through.
Hmm.
This was a tough one because I did enjoy this one, but this one had serious issues, especially from the production side.
Hmm.
Like it got janky as fuck at points.
Yeah.
I can't really justify putting it higher than a high C tier.
So above or below Garandol?
I'd say above.
All right. I'm at the borderline. I watched an episode of this. It had troubling nationalist tendencies.
Is it a shame or didn't watch?
Uh, I can't say for sure whether those troubling nationalist tendencies blossomed into troubling nationalist propaganda. So I'm going to put it in didn't watch.
Yeah, that's fair.
If I had more info on it, but I don't think anybody who was reviewing stuff watched it past that first episode. So all we could really say is it didn't seem great from that perspective.
I
Vampire.
believe ANN actually had reviews for the whole core, but I could be wrong.
Well, I didn't fucking read them. I stopped caring about that show the minute I dropped it. Vampire dies in no time.
I'd say this is a solid C tier show.
All right.
I'd put it below Girlfriend, though.
Below girlfriend. Okay. That was also a show that struggled a bit with bigotry, if I recall correctly.
It wasn't like outright bigotry so much as just like some questionable designs and questionable jokes. Nothing outright awful. Oh yeah, I put this pretty low. Oh yeah. Oh, I put this below Back Arrow by quite a bit. Oh, it was below both Back Arrow and Girlfriend. Perfect then. It's where it should be.
Yeah. Log Horizon Season 3.
This one kind of pains me to say it, but high B tier. I want it to be higher, but I don't think it really earns being above B tier.
Above quintuplets, below quintuplets.
Above quintuplets.
Above die, below die.
Below die.
Alright.
This is a Love Live. Haven't seen it.
Was the Log Horizon ranking because they changed the OP?
Maybe.
Yeah, no, I haven't watched any Love Live.
Lupin the Third.
Lupin the Third, Part 6. Core 1, we should specify. So this is just the Sherlock Holmes stuff.
Do you want to do just Core 1 or do you want to do the whole thing?
I think we should
because that will change the ranking substantially.
Yeah, I do think we should just do Core 1, because that's the stuff that aired in 2021.
Alright.
I think we can get away with including the last 2 episodes of 86 Core 2, because it really was just 2 episodes of what was it, 12 episode Core?
Yeah.
But Lupin the Third, that would be an extra 12, 13 episodes, and that just doesn't seem fair, especially considering Core 1 was pretty fucking good.
Yeah, I'd say that's a solid A or B tier show.
I would say B. I put it below Horemia.
That's right.
I put it just above Blue Period.
I'm fine with putting it there. Between Blue Period and Tomazaki.
Yeah, that's good. I think that's fine. Because it was a good core. I wasn't anything stupendous, and maybe it would have hit harder if either of us were, long-time Lupin fans. But I certainly get the appeal of him and the series as a whole. And I love Zenigata.
Might go back and watch more of it. More of the older stuff.
I've
heard some of the early stuff is really fucking trippy.
Yeah.
Like there's this one episode where you meet Jesus' twin sister, who was also a vampire.
Yeah. I think
I will never get over that screenshot.
I think the people who made the parts after Part 1 and didn't really have source material to go from. I think they sort of struggled with tone, whether they wanted this to be a really serious, like criminal versus detective story, or incredibly Scooby-Doo hijinks. Moving on, believe that's Magia Records season 2.
Magia Records season 2. This is some good shit. Where did I put this sucker?
Very good
I put it
looking
right
shit.
below Demon Slayer season 2, but I think that doesn't really reflect on this. Oh, I put it below Log of Horizon season 2. Okay. So yeah, because there were a couple episodes towards the end that really struggled visually. Even if the rest of the show was really good, like episodes 5 and 6 were not the best visually speaking.
So
but the rest of it was really good.
So below Log Horizon, but above quintuplets.
Yes,
All
that's
right.
where it was in my ranking.
I think that's a good place for it.
Yes, the incest anime. I didn't watch it though.
Okay, that was a statement I didn't expect.
Oh yeah. Didn't you know that this is the Magic School incest anime?
No.
Yeah, the male lead, the female lead has a massive crush on her older brother.
Oh, wonderful. Love that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Fucking love that.
I always refer to it as the incest anime because it's funny.
Yeah.
To say that.
I do.
It sucks that it's actually kind of a genre.
I do remember that that key visual. I don't remember what it's from though.
I did not watch this one.
No, neither did I. Iruma season 2.
I won't put this in A tier.
So I'm trying to remember, because I've ranked Iruma fairly low on my sequels list. I mean, still in the really good section. Because here's the thing: I watched 12 sequels. One was Promised Neverland, which is in a class of its own at the bottom.
Yeah.
Next was Baccarina, which is well above Promised Neverland, but still apart from the others. Then Demon Slayer, again, above Baccarina, but fairly below the others. Then we've got the next 9, which are very, very close together in high quality.
So either high B tier or low A tier.
I'm just trying to remember why I made that decision. What season were the 2 Iruma cores? Ah, here it is. So I'm trying to remember exactly what happened. So we got Confident Iruma.
Yep.
Then we got I'm trying to remember exactly what it was. Then we got the exam arc. And Balam stuff. And then we got Kalego's home visits, which was hilarious.
Mm-hmm.
And most of the second call was Walter Park.
Yes. But there was also that absolutely wonderful date with Amari.
Yeah. Again, I'm trying to remember what...
I'd say this...
I'm trying to remember what went through my decision making there. I think it really is just that the stuff above it was so good. So the one right above it is Moriarty.
And Moriarty's an easy A tier one.
Yeah, Moriarty was really fucking good.
We can have it as the gatekeeper for A tier if you want.
Yeah, I think that's a pretty good place for Iruma. I think that is a good place for Iruma. Because second season was definitely better than the first. I'll definitely say that.
Yeah. Like the only issue that we might find is that it drags a bit. But other than that, yeah.
Yeah. So up next, Mars Red. Ooh, okay, this is gonna be an interesting.
You ranked this considerably higher than I did, but I still ranked this.
I did rank
this
high. I did rank this a lot higher than you did. Because I put this at
I still
ninth.
think. Oh, this was 21 for me, but I also ranked 63 new shows.
I ranked
So this might
56.
just be a case. Yeah, but you
No, no,
picked
no, no.
six total new shows.
56 new shows.
Oh, wow. Okay.
And 12
Oh, I think that's
sequels.
just a matter of preference then.
Yeah.
That's just a matter.
That's just me fucking vibing with the dub of this show.
You're right. It did have a good simul.
Yeah. Look, I'm going to say right now, it would be in very good Not Quite Special if it wasn't for Kieran Strange's Defrat. Oh, and that ED. And that fucking ED.
The ED was good. The ED was very good. I want to put this in B tier.
I want to put this above Horemia.
Okay. I did have it above Idoli Pride on my ranking, so we could put it above Idoli Pride in A tier.
I would be okay with that.
Because that's still pretty damn good.
Yeah. Like, it was... it's just that it just felt different from a lot of the other anime that I watched. Like, you could definitely feel its theater roots.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, obviously helped by Defrot monologuing like a theater kid every 5 minutes, but this one is where we're gonna have, I feel, some contention. Those Snow White notes.
Those Snow White. I was just gonna put it in B tier and call it a day, but if you want to put it lower, I don't know, man.
I put this just above Pretty Boy Detectives. Because I really fucking hated that ending.
I can understand that.
That ending was really fucking bad. So I'm willing to
I wouldn't
accept
say bad so much as really depressing.
I would say it's bad because it's depressing with no resolution.
I suppose.
I am willing.
The issue is we need an anime continuation of this.
Yes.
Because I cannot read the manga with all that spectacular music in the anime. It's just really good music.
Yeah. So I am personally, I would prefer not to put it close to Blue Period because there is still a decent gap between that and Snow White Notes on my list, but between Pretty Boy Detectives and Blue Period, I think is where it should go. I will leave you to decide exactly where in that gap it should go.
Bottom of a B tier.
All right.
I think that's satisfying enough for you, right?
Yeah. As I said, there were some really good parts of it, but A, Setsu is dull, and B, that ending is real depressing.
Mm-hmm. Nomad! Megalobox 2 is S tier.
Mm-hmm. You gave that second.
Really?
You gave that runner-up for best sequel in the year-end awards, if I recall correctly.
Yes, but that's partially because I knew you guys would pick other stuff.
Wait, no, you didn't.
And
You
also,
didn't give Nomad runners-up. That was Number who gave Nomad runner-up. You said fourth, I think.
Yeah, it was fourth.
Fourth, yeah.
Yeah, Jujutsu Kaisen. So it was almost a three-way tie for first between Jujutsu Kaisen, Fruits Basket, and ReZero Season 2 for me. And Nomad came in fourth because it was extremely good, but it didn't quite hit me quite as hard as the other three. But it was still extremely good, so it deserves S tier, and I would only put it like right next to Dragon Maid, either above or below.
I mean, based on your ranking,
Dragon Maid.
Yeah, I was going to say, based on your ranking, I think a good place for it is below Fruits Basket, but above Kobayashi.
Yeah. Oh, fucking this one. It's the Shota Harem.
Oh yeah, I remember this. Oh, why do I have to remember?
Yikes!
Why do I have to remember that?
Pit of Shame.
Yeah.
Question is, where in the Pit of Shame?
I don't think.
Definitely below. I'd say below Predatory Adult Man because this is just like straight ecchi involving a 12-year-old boy.
I don't think unless there was actually stuff happening the way Ida and Redo did. I don't think it should go below them. But yeah.
No, no, no. I don't think there was any actual sexual violence in this one, but it was just like really gross, creepy. It's like a bunch of college girls perving on a preteen boy.
Hmm.
It's still fucked.
Dungeon of Black Company. This is on you.
I hated this, but I only watched an episode. I don't really know if I could really qualify this one.
All right.
Um,
Miyaruko-chan.
this one. I, I, I was really against this one at first, but as I watched, I enjoyed it more.
Hmm.
There are a few shows like this. I believe I put it right below Jahi in my ranking. So bottom of B tier seems appropriate to me.
Did you put it
Right below Snow White.
Did you put it above or below Code Black? Is the question.
I think I put Code Black a bit higher. Yeah, Code Black was higher.
All right.
I don't recognize this one.
Nope. Something Hathaway, I think.
Oh, Gundam Hathaway's Flash, probably.
Mushoku Tensei Core 1.
Okay, so just straight out, I know you want this to go on the pit of shame. I don't really agree with it.
I do not feel as harshly towards Mushoku Tensei the way I do other shows. I don't like the perviness in it, frankly, and it's
understandable.
And it's the reason why I won't ever watch it, despite it getting glowing recommendations otherwise. But I'm not. It's not on a level in terms of my hatred as something like Redo.
Okay, so I will say this right now. I would rank Core 1 below Core 2, because Core 2 is overall better than Core 1 in basically every conceivable way.
Right.
But I'd say Core 1 would go bottom, not bottom, would go above Blue Period in B tier. And I'd say Core 2 would go in A tier. Because Core 2 has almost none of that perviness that Core 1 did.
Right, we're in A tier.
I kind of want to put it above Jujutsu Kaisen. No. Yeah, there's really good world building and character work in this one, and it's very amazing visually. Yeah, above Jujutsu Kaisen 0.
Your choice. I can't make an argument seeing as I've not watched it.
Fair enough.
Mutacade. Didn't watch. That was
didn't
numbers.
watch it.
That was numbers. Muv-Love Alternative. I think we foisted that on number.
I'm pretty sure she dropped it.
Yeah. Oh, I'm almost certain she did. Nagatoro-san.
Nope. I've heard it's good past the first couple episodes, but I did not bother trying to find out.
Nope.
And we got 2 Seven Deadly Sins.
I hate the concept of Nagatoro.
Yeah. Understandable.
Fuck is this?
What is this one?
I don't know.
I don't recognize it.
Looks like a Windsor thing. We don't like having to do this. I'd like to point this out. We do not like having to do this, but it deserves it.
This is every cardinal sin of adaptation you could possibly make. Almost every. It did not fuck up to quite the same degree as Game of Thrones, I will say. That is a low fucking bar.
Game of Thrones issue is that it ran out of fucking source material and had to make it up as it went along. Promised Neverland's issue is they shoved 130 chapters into 11 episodes.
They had a shortened core and they still abridged the series. What the fuck?
In doing so, cutting out the best arc of the fucking manga.
Yeah.
There's no
fucking yeah.
There is no world in which I'm okay with cutting out Goldie Pond.
Neither am I. I'm not okay with it. I'm sorry.
Nighthead 2041. So this is right above Snow White Notes on my list.
This one is, yeah, I was gonna say this one is the first one in a while that's all you.
Mm.
So if you want to put it between Snow White Notes and Code Black, or somewhere similar, that's fine.
I think it deserves it. I do think it deserves to be in B. It's
Yeah.
nowhere near as bad as. I feel bad for saying because, as I said, D-Side was not terrible. It was not bad. It was fairly good, but Nighthead was definitely better. Just from a production standpoint, I really love Nighthead. That said, it is another one that fell into the pit hole of went way too ambitious with its world building, way too ambitious, and never managed to really figure it out. I'm still confused
Ooh, yeah.
as to some of the shit that went on in that show. This looks like this is non Biori. No non Biori.
Never watched any of this.
Yeah.
Odd Taxi. S tier.
So you gave this your runner-up.
Yep. Right behind
86.
86.
I gave this 6th because this was, objectively, this was the best show I watched this year, in this particular year. Subjectively, it never quite wormed its way into my heart the way my top 5 did.
I will agree with you that it wasn't quite as like emotionally resonant as most of my other top 10 series. But goddamn was the writing good.
As I said, objectively speaking, it's the best show I watched. I would probably say you watched as well.
It is quite possibly the single best anime original series I've ever seen in terms of writing quality.
Yes. But it's a question of is this list subjective or objective?
I don't know. I think this deserves high S regardless because it is objectively and subjectively extremely well written.
It is 100% going
and extremely well presented.
Yeah, it is 100% going in S. There is no argument there.
No, I say high S.
Oh, high S.
I'd say let's go with putting it below 86 in Bat Flip.
All right.
So I would put it above or below core 2 of 86. I would personally put it below, but
I would say yeah.
That's
again,
still extremely good though.
It's a question of emotional resonance, I think.
Because 86 hit me in the gut so many times.
I would argue that the shows that are currently above it, and the shows that I am planning to put above it from a solo perspective, those are the shows that emotionally resonated.
Yeah.
Do we want to do One Piece?
So let's just do One Piece Wano arc because that makes it easier.
I mean, obviously, yes.
Because the Wano arc
we're just doing the 2021 stuff.
So the Wano arc stuff, I think 2021 finally got to the beginning of Roof Piece, but they didn't get to the Chapter 1000 stuff yet. So they got some really fucking good stuff in there, but there were still episodes where the animation was lacking, or where they dragged out a bunch of stuff. So I think a comfortable low A tier would be fine.
Above or below Idoli Pride?
I'd say above.
Above or below Mars Red?
Above.
Above or below My Hero?
Above.
You've got to say below. You've got to say below at some point, or otherwise we're going to keep going
below Dr. Stone.
Until we hit.
Let's go below Dr.
Look, I know what your opinion on One Piece is, and I just worried that if I kept asking, you just keep saying above until we reach the top of S.
I could do that just to be a dick, but I won't.
uh, which one? Again, looks like
Oh, the
isekai
hidden
to me.
dungeon only I can enter. This
Ah,
isn't isekai, but it's like isekai. This is absolutely trash. I don't know quite why I finished this, but this is trash.
God, you finished it.
I don't know why. I think the season was relatively slow. I think this was winter of last year.
Winter was strong.
No, season. It was a strong season.
Yeah,
Maybe
Winter
I was
was
just looking for
strong.
something to balance things to put the good stuff in perspective.
I don't know.
Yeah, this is like either low D or high E tier at best. I didn't drop it, but that's the highest compliment I can give it.
I'll say it's low D tier then.
Bottom of D. Actually, no. I put it above. No, no. I can't even put it above Joran. As much as the ending of Joran infuriated me, like this was just pretty bland harem nonsense. Like I
What
said, I still don't quite remember why I finished it.
do you remember? Do you remember what you watched in Winter that aired on a Friday or a Saturday? Maybe that was.
I think that was Fridays were slow days for me. That might have been why.
Maybe.
I don't recall. I don't recall the airing schedule for when it was a whole last year ago, man.
Yeah. I think that's
Fuck,
Sorceress
there's so many
Stabber
more in.
Orphan.
Didn't watch it.
Yeah. That one I do recognize. I don't know where I recognize it from.
Oh, it's the rom-com where a childhood friend never loses,
Oh yeah,
and it's
that was
pretty bad,
yeah,
folks.
that was bad from what I remember of you saying.
It was bad. Uh, it's D tier. It's definitely D tier. I didn't drop it. It's still really bad.
Above or below
Really
Hidden
bad.
Dungeon.
Uh, it's kind of bland. Hidden Dungeon was bland and offensive, but the characters in Childhood Friend were a lot were just plain and rage inducing. So yeah, below. I will always take bland nonsense over rage inducing idiocy every day.
I
At
don't.
least the bland nonsense is going to upset me.
Yeah, I don't recognize this.
There do I. Ranking of Kings gets a very high ranking.
Core One stuff, yeah, definitely.
Yeah, Core 1 I think is stronger than Core 2.
Hmm.
Except for the OP. The OP for Core 2 is better.
Hmm.
But let's see. I'd say mid S tier. The question is whether to put it above or below Odd Taxi.
I think by virtue of the fact that it is only one core, which is it is unfair to for Ranking of Kings, but that's just the way things worked out. I feel it should be a little bit lower than some of these. I would say put it above Kageki Shoujo
Okay, yeah, that's fair.
because
At
it's
least this one did end up getting finished with its second core.
yeah.
Shoujo a lot less finished.
Hmm. Peach Boy Riverside.
I think this would merit a higher tier ranking if only it was in fucking order.
Yeah.
But no.
Yeah, I said in my write up, I can't say this is the biggest instance of why the fuck did you ruin this, but it's certainly up there. And
Where do you want to put this?
you know exactly what I'm talking about when I'm talking about the biggest instance of why the fuck did you ruin this.
Oh yeah, Promised Neverland, obviously.
That and another one.
Oh, we'll get to it, I assume.
Yeah. So I
I'd
put
say
this above Battle Game in 5 seconds.
so high D tier then.
That said, I only watched like 3 episodes of this, maybe 4.
I watched the whole thing, and the out of order episodes were confusing as fuck.
Hmm.
I would put this in C tier, maybe even high C tier if the episodes were in order and it was more comprehensible. But as it is, I'd say high D tier, just above Higehiro.
Again, it had potential by its concept.
Yeah.
Platinum End, neither of us watched it.
Yep. I think this is Princess Principal, which I haven't watched.
Project Scarred.
This is you, my dude.
This is me. This is the
So are you gonna
bottom.
put it?
This is the bottom show in my bored tiers tier.
I thought you were gonna rank it higher because it killed off Kenjiro Tsuda.
At that point, I didn't even. By the point I got to when they killed off Suda, I didn't even fucking care. It didn't even manage to make me feel more than the slightest annoyance when he arrived.
Oh no!
Like the point,
That's good.
the point is that this pretty much made me feel nothing but boredom. And in the last episode, I watched Confusion because the episode prior to that, I think I dozed off and missed some stuff.
Oh, ouch. So where are you gonna put this? D or E?
E.
I feel like we might have to put some more stuff in E at some point later, but yeah, E I think we're going to reserve for mostly dropped shows.
Fuck it. I didn't do this on my year end list because I physically couldn't, based on the way the tier list my tiers worked. But I'm gonna do it here. I got more enjoyment out of X-Arm. Okay.
Ooh. Pride of Orange.
I
The
watched
show that upset every Canadian.
I watched one episode of this and just went no, but apparently it gets better. So I'm not gonna put it. I'm not gonna rank it. I'm gonna put it in didn't watch where it belongs. But like that first episode was awful.
I've heard as much. What do you want to do about Dr. Ramune?
Dr. Ramune. So, two big issues with this. First two episodes were fucking weird.
Yeah, I've heard.
What with crying condiments and Jakuya penis.
Yeah.
And the second thing that was
Well,
really bad about it was the dad in the Aona two-parter who literally tried to kill his kid's creativity because he didn't want his kid to leave. Fuck off. While the narrative never, obviously never said, oh no, this is a good thing, it never outright condemned it either, which is an issue in my mind.
yeah.
I put this just below Blue Period. I am inclined to do that again. Because it was a surprisingly decent show beyond those couple of gripes. Surprisingly decent. Remain.
Also you.
This is the second show in my very good, not quite special rank.
Is it because of the amnesia shit?
Yeah, that was really weird. I didn't like the way they did that. I really didn't like the way they did that, and I'm surprised you remember it.
I remember you ranting about it at one point.
Yeah, because it has the fucking main character suffer from amnesia, and then just past the midpoint, they have him recover. They have him still suffering from amnesia, but forgetting the stuff that happened between then and him first getting amnesia, but remembering the stuff before he first got amnesia. So basically erasing the character that, we'd gotten to know and love. That just felt a really weird decision to me. There are two better routes they could have gone. They could have gone, fuck the amnesia altogether and just have him not get into his chosen school because of his injuries and him, having to learn to work with a different team. Or two, keep the amnesia for good and just have him learn to get better. Both of those would have been better.
So where are you putting it?
Very good question, because there was still some really good stuff I liked about it, because I really liked Ushi. I loved Baba Yaro being a non-stereotype. That's the bar I'm
But
working with.
your issues make it sound like it's a B tier series.
It probably is, but I put it higher than a B tier in my rankings. I frankly put it above Komi-san. It was in the middle of my second highest tier.
Interesting.
Uh, Bottom of A.
Okay.
Because as much as that was an issue, they still managed to make it work. I think because those last couple episodes when we got the actual the payoff for it was really good, which is why I'm like, oh, they could have just had him not suffer from amnesia altogether, because that would have been a really fun story. But yeah, it's a good show. It was a good show. ReZero season 2 part 2. I'm just gonna scroll all the way up to S here. And
You are correct.
let you decide where in S you want to put it.
That is a good question. I actually want to put it near the top of S because this was absolutely amazing.
All right.
Um. Hmm. Yeah. Let's put it right below Jujutsu Kaisen.
Wow. Okay.
Look, this is really fucking good.
Uh, something RPG. I remember this not being good.
It was not good. I watched one episode and hated it, but not really enough to judge it.
What season was this again?
I think there was this spring or summer. I don't remember.
I'm not seeing it in spring or summer.
Was it fall? I don't remember. Might have been winter.
I'm just gonna search RPG and see what turns up. So nothing in summer. Nothing in fall. Ah, here it is. Full Dive RPG. That's what it was. What if the ultimately
Yep.
Full Dive, the ultimate next gen Full Dive RPG, is even shittier than real life?
Long ass fucking isekai tales, I swear to God.
Yeah. This looks like a movie. One I'm
So,
assuming you didn't watch either.
I did watch Bell. Bell is
Oh.
good.
Oh, okay.
Very good. Got excellent music, too. Like, excellent music. I still have some of the songs stuck in my head.
Cool.
A tier. Easily.
Alright. Where would you put it in A tier?
That is an excellent question. Hmm. Huh. Let's go with right below the Jujutsu Kaisen Zero movie.
Alright. What was this called again?
Oh, this was Faraway Paladin.
Faraway Paladin, that's it. Faraway Paladin. The isekai you tried to trick me into watching by saying it wasn't an isekai.
I didn't think it was an isekai. Okay.
I know. I'm just joking.
Okay, this one, I think I put fairly high, but not too high, because it did have some issues. Okay, yeah. I put this below. Let's see, where's the highest rank? I put this below Tomazaki. Not too far below Tomazaki. Oh, like right below it. Okay. I'd say put it below Blue Period.
All right. Sakugan.
Sakugan. Uh, this is a disappointing one.
So this was between Pretty Boy Detective and D underscore side for me, which would put it squarely C tier.
I don't know if I'd go that far, but I think B tier, low B tier, or high C tier seems about right.
I'll accept high C tier. I don't
Yeah,
think it was. I don't think it was
above
B tier
Spider.
level.
Above Spider.
Yeah. Night Beyond the
Tri-corner window.
Tri-Cornered Window. This was second bottom for me. This is.
Did you drop this one?
Oh God, yes. God, yes.
Thought so. So
It's
this one
not.
goes in.
It's not quite pit of shame, but it's definitely bottom of E tier.
Your bottom. I can
Right
I
at the
can
bottom.
with that.
As I said, like this was 55 out of 56 for me. The only thing lower than it was Eda 10 Deities.
Ouch. That is rough.
I'm waiting for the thing that got the bronze medal of shittiness for me. That one's gonna be fun
Oh
to
wow.
discuss.
Is this? Oh, this is sort of line progressive. Okay. This one was far better than any Sword Art Online movie had any right to be.
Did you watch it?
I did
Oh,
because I heard it was actually pretty good,
oh.
and it was actually pretty good.
How much was Kirito in it?
Very little actually.
That would explain why it's better than most Sword Art Online stuff.
Yeah,
There is a
most of the best
direct
Sword Art Online stuff has minimal Kirito.
there is a direct correlation in the quality of Sword Art Online stuff and how often Kirito appears.
Yep. Uh, yeah, no.
So where you want to
Now
put
this
it?
is B tier. B tier.
Wow. Okay.
It's good. It's just like it's a Sword Art Online movie, you know?
Which is why I was expecting more
But
C tier, but yeah, you do you.
I'd say mid C tier. I'd put it below the Entertainment District arc.
Right, not below.
I believe the next one up is Farewell, My Dear Kramer.
Yes, it is.
Have fun with that.
I'm so tempted. I'm so tempted because I was offended at its lack of understanding for football. But actually, no, I don't want to put it there. I want to put it back there. Where was Kramer? Right. Yeah. Okay. Cool.
Right.
Cool. How bad was Deep Insanity's production values?
Did you see the screenshots of the janky ass cartoon monsters?
No, I don't remember those.
They were PS1 levels of bad. PS1.
If you were to compare it to a show that I've watched on this list, how bad would you say they are?
Almost as bad as XR.
Okay, fair enough. Kramer's wasn't quite that bad.
Like, of the shows I watched last year, it had the worst production values after XR.
Hmm.
Scarlet Nexus, we both dropped this.
Yeah, but I'm feeling a lot more lenient towards Scarlet Nexus, having played the game now. Because to be fair, the thing that made me drop it in the first place, which was the fact that Nagi betraying the group made absolutely no sense and I didn't care. I had a similar reaction after 5 hours of gameplay in the game. So that's not the anime's fault. I can't blame the anime for that. That's just what the story is like. That said, when in the game it tried to make me watch the anime to get codes for special gear, I out loud said fuck off.
As you should.
Yeah. So I personally put this above Build Divide.
Where's Build Divide on?
However, I also put Joran above Build Divide, so I definitely put it above Blue Reflection Ray. Are you willing to let me put Scarlet Nexus in D?
I'm fine with you putting it in D. I'm even willing to let you put it above Joran. The ending pissed me off that much.
Cool. Okay. Good. Play Scarlet Nexus. It's a genuinely enjoyable game with anime bullshit like story levels, and so many of the fucking conflicts between characters could be solved if they talk to each other. In fact, they finally get a chance to talk for more than 30 seconds, and they immediately clear things up. So.
Yeah, but I have so many other better games on my backlog.
That's fair. I need
so little time.
I need to get back to it. I was playing it before Christmas, and then I went back home for Christmas. Since I came back, I haven't had a chance to play it again. Spirit Chronicles? Question mark.
You skip Saints Magic Power.
Saints Magic Power. Damn it. They all fucking blended together for me. Damn it.
Hey, this one is different. This is a shoujo isekai.
Oh, goody. Still a fucking isekai.
This was actually pretty good by isekai standards, not gonna lie.
By isekai standards. How good was it compared to all other genres?
Not bad, actually. I believe I ranked this pretty well. Oh yeah, I put this in B. I'd put this in B tier. Excuse me. Oh dear.
What did you put it just above, and what did you put it just below, if they've already been put on?
I put it around Realist Hero and Snow White Notes.
A Realist Hero is all.
So I put it right below. Yeah, I put it right below Realist Hero.
Would you put it above World Heroes Mission?
Yeah.
Alright.
Look, great production values are great and all, but I want a good story too, you know?
Yeah.
This is an enjoyable story. The story thing is gonna bump Spirit Chronicles down a tier or two because
this
speed ran 5 fucking volumes of light novel in a single core of anime. I'd honestly rank this below Fena.
God damn it, I was so close as well.
Yeah. You're right next.
Look, there were a bunch of there was 3 shows that had very similar sounding names.
Yeah, no.
So you said below Fena.
I put this bottom of C tier.
Alright.
I might be being generous, I don't know. I don't recognize this next one.
I was going to say, I'm assuming you didn't watch the Doghead one. The next one is World's Best Assassin.
This one was actually pretty good.
I think that was
Yep, it was pretty good.
Yeah, that's World's Best Assassin. World's Best
Oh, holy
Assassin.
shit, I put it right below... Yeah, I put this right below Idoli Pride on my ranking.
Wow.
Fucking hell.
Jeez.
But... I don't know if this is A tier. I don't feel comfortable putting an Isekai in A tier unless it's Log Horizon or something. Log Horizon.
You put Mushoku Tensei in there.
Yeah, but Mushoku Tensei is really good by Isekai standards. And it's just got spectacular production values.
I hate that qualifier.
I only put half of... I also put only half of Mushoku Tensei in there.
I suppose your question is, do you consider it better or worse than Horimiya?
I consider it worse than Horimiya.
Do you consider it better or worse than Mugen Train, Dai, and Log Horizon?
Um, hmm. I honestly think it's better than the third season of Log Horizon, which was very unfocused,
But worse than Die.
narratively speaking. Worse than Die.
All right.
Like they're similar in terms of like genre, but not much else.
That's okay.
Don't recognize this next one.
Oh, it's Selection Project. I watched like an episode of this. This is Dogakoba Idol show where
Fucking hell,
the fucking summary on Mal spoiled the fucking like first two episodes for me.
that's hilarious.
Yeah.
I didn't watch it.
My senpai
Senpai
is
is annoying.
annoying. So this is going to be more on you than it is me because I've not been able to watch more of this. I do have it on my catch-up list that I'm using for the current season's premieres, so I'm hoping to watch more of it.
So on my ranking list, I have it just above Hortensia.
Right. Let me
So
check.
I put this in A tier.
Let me check. So I did put this below Remain.
So that's actually perfect. It could go at the bottom of A tier.
Yeah, I think that's good. I think that's a good spot for it.
This fucking show.
Oh god, yeah. Combatants will not be dispatched. I think
Commands will be dispatched.
will be dispatched.
I didn't watch this one.
I don't care enough about this to remember its fucking name properly.
I didn't watch it. I read some of the light novel and I didn't like it. So
Seven Nights. I don't recall that one.
nope, didn't watch it.
Shadow's House.
Shadow's House.
The next series, Cloverworks is going to ruin with a season 2.
I hope it doesn't. I really hope it doesn't.
I'm going to
This
be
one was
angry if it
good,
doesn't
and
because it was willing to ruin Promised Neverland season 2, but not this.
everything I've heard suggests that its ruination of Promised Neverland season 2 was at least partially Shueisha's fault. I could be entirely wrong, or I could be misinformed.
Who the fuck knows?
Regardless, Shadow's House was quite good, and it had my favorite ED of the year. Or one of my favorites, at least.
I was going to say.
I think it was in my top 5.
Mm.
It was definitely my favorite of that season.
Yeah. No, I definitely remember that much. So I had to go and watch it to get a clip.
Yeah, it was a good ED.
I'm not complaining. I'm just pointing out that that's why I remember that you picked it for a best ED at one point.
I rank this just below Saint's Magic Power on my final ranking. I don't feel comfortable putting it above Demon Slayer. Or Tomozaki.
Above Lupin?
Or... yeah, let's go with above Lupin.
Alright.
Below Mushoku Tensei. And above Booth, period.
Alright. Burning
Kavity.
Burning fucking Kavity.
AKA sports trash. Your sports trash. Have fun with this.
AKA the show I'm still not entirely sure how it fucking survived. This is the show that I went into looking for a reason to drop and never quite got a good enough reason. Right. What were the shows around it? I can't use that. Code Black, Peach Boy Riverside. Below Faina. Ooh. Where we put Faina again? Bottom of C.
I'd say D tier sounds appropriate.
I don't want to put it in D tier. It was better than Peach Boy Riverside. It's better than the shows in that tier. Because I did get a sort of enjoyment out of it, because otherwise I wouldn't have fucking watched its completion. But I'm not putting it any higher than the bottom of C.
Yeah. Shaman King, didn't watch.
The fuck is that?
Shikizakura, also didn't watch. Or I watched the first episode and that's it.
I think that's another
True Cooking
season.
Master
I
Boy.
was gonna say I think that's another season of Cooking Boy.
Yeah, it's True Cooking Master Boy.
That one again, I recognize the key visual. I don't recognize. Oh, it's banished from the hero's party.
Oh, I love this.
It's banished from the hero's party. Yeah, that's why I
Yep,
recognize it.
really good stuff.
So where are you putting it?
That's a good question. I think I ranked this fairly highly on my list. I think like in my top 20.
You did.
Yep, I put it above Mars Red.
You did, if I remember correctly, say the main ship carried the show.
It did carry the show in part because it was an actual relationship that progressed and grew as this show went on.
Mm.
So I'm comfortable putting it in B tier. It's a good show.
All right. B tier is getting real full up.
Yeah, there was a lot of good stuff last year.
Where
Do you
in
think
B
it's
tier?
wrong to put stuff in?
No, I'm just saying there's a lot of stuff in B tier. It's a question of where in B tier do you want to put it? Because there's a lot of places it can go.
Well, I did rank it above Saint and Realist Hero and Finest Assassin, but I ranked it below Horimiya. So I'd say between uh between Die and Finest Assassin sounds about right.
All right. Oh, sorry.
Where did you put? Where in the pit of shame did you put it? I looked away for just a second.
Oh, top.
Ah,
I wouldn't be so cruel as to put it below all that stuff, but I'm still putting it in the pit of shame. Nobody can force me otherwise. Duke of Death and his maid.
oh, where did I put this one?
I dropped this
I
after
like
an
this
episode,
quite a bit.
so.
This one got better, I will say. I put it right below Code Black. I'd be comfortable putting this at the bottom of B.
Better than Miruko?
Yes. I am kind of tempted to put this one in the pit of shame just for driving an A&N reviewer insane.
Well, I'm still deciding on the placement of Duke of Death. Where to put it between Miruko and Code Black.
Just put it below Snow White Notes.
Alright. Wait, is that Peter Grill?
No, Fruit of Evolution.
Oh,
the one that drove a
that
A&N reviewer insane.
is that fucking one. I just don't want to spend...
I'm glad I didn't watch it.
Yeah, I just don't want to spend more time on it than I have to. I feel sorry for that fucking dude. I had to sit through all 12 episodes of that crap. Aquatope on White Sands.
I'd say really high A tier.
Yes. I'd say top of A tier.
I put it right below To Your Eternity.
Okay, I can accept that. This was 10th place for me. Had they had they actually committed to the relationship we all fucking wanted, might have been higher, but as it is, still a very good series.
It would have been higher for me, yeah.
Still a very good series.
The Starlight movie, we haven't watched it.
How annoyed do you think Tofu would
No,
be?
don't be mean.
How annoyed do you think Tofu would be?
Oh, he'd be furious. He'd be furious. Please don't do that to Tofu. He doesn't deserve that.
I kind of...
Come on, Bill.
Tell you what I'll do. I won't. I'll be nice. I'll be nice. Okay.
Which one's this next one? I don't recognize
Show
it.
by Rock. I'm fairly sure it's some sort of sequel. Um,
Why is World 10 Harem? It only aired an episode last year.
yeah. Do you want to just put it in didn't watch
Pit of
then?
shame.
Oh, pit of shame.
No, pit
Okay.
of shame.
Okay. Wearing pit of shame.
Hmm. Let's put it below Promised Neverland because there's some misogynistic bullshit in this one.
Cool.
I don't know how much lower I could justify putting it just based off of the 3 episodes I watched, but it is some really fucked up stuff.
No, that's fine.
I know where you want to put Skate.
I know.
Go ahead and put it in the S tier where you want to put it.
Oh, I'm definitely putting it in S tier. It's a question of where in S tier I put it.
Hmm. Excellent question.
I'll be nice to you. I won't put it above 86
Thank
Core
you.
1. I was very tempted to do so, but I won't.
Thank you. I appreciate your kindness on this matter. Which one's this?
Skate Leading Stars. This was the show that went through all the trouble of getting me invested in the final match, and then didn't show the result of said match. Like, what's the fucking point?
I don't fucking know.
I still don't know 100% that the Pro Tag Team won. Yeah. Better than
Josimo Burning Comedy.
Better than Carvity, not that much better. Is that Killing Slimes?
Yeah, I'd say this is a C tier one.
Cool, we need more for C tier. I'm honestly tempted to take part of that bottom row and stick it in C tier for B tier. I mean,
Yeah, maybe. We'll see. Let's wait and see if we get more stuff in C tier first.
yeah. So we're in C tier.
Uh, let's go above Back Arrow, but below Pretty Boy.
Oh, pretty boys. Sunny Boy.
Is this A or S tier, you think?
A tier. For it to the only person who can legitimately put it in S tier is the director, who actually understood what the fuck was going on.
You are correct.
Everybody
So
else
right,
got
right.
everybody else got confused at least a little bit. I'd put this just above Remain. No, just below Remain. Just below Remain. But I'll put it above Remain, honestly.
Sounds about right.
So between Aruma and Remain, I think that's a good spot.
Sounds good.
It's just so confusing. Like a really interesting show, but just so high concept that I did not get like a good 50 to 60% of it.
Oh no, you are not wrong to feel that way.
What the
I don't
fuck
recognize
is this? Yeah. Quad S Dinoxenon. This was
I'd say this is a solid.
This was in 12th, I think that is. So definitely a solid A. Definitely a solid A.
I'd say like around B stars with Mushoku Tensei-ish.
Yeah, I'd be happy with that. I would be happy with
Between
that.
those two.
Yeah, I think that's a good place.
Excellent.
Good
The
show.
world ends with you.
Not a
on
good
the other
show.
hand.
Not a good show. I put this just above Blue Reflection Ray.
Ooh, ouch. Yeah, that sounds about right. Hey, we need more low tier stuff, so let's put that the smack in E tier.
Cool.
Top of E tier.
I'm sure it's not a bad game. I'm sure it's not a bad game, but I didn't even really like the story. So, Super Crux, did you watch that?
Nope.
Cool. Super Cub, on the other hand.
A tier or S tier?
I put this fourth, so I'm leaning towards S.
I kind of love it between Ranking Kings and Kageki Shoujo.
Yeah, I wouldn't be too upset with that. Super Dragon Ball Heroes now. Taisho Otome Fairy Tale.
You're going to have a much harsher opinion of this than I.
Yes, I am. I put this below Blue Reflection Ray.
I would put it a couple tiers higher. I'd still put it at the bottom of C tier.
Split it with top of D.
Sure, why not?
Also, I think they might be missing something from this list. Unless, actually, give me a second. Which season was it?
Which one is...
I think it was spring. No, I don't think it's come up yet. We might be missing battle
Which
athletes.
One? Meh.
I mean, yeah, meh. It wouldn't be going anywhere good if it was on the list. Let me check the other key visuals. They might have used a different key visual.
Oh, I think I know which one we tossed into didn't watch before Super Crooks. So I think that's LBX Girls.
Ah.
But yeah, I don't see Battle Athletes on here.
Yeah, it's got a very recognizable key visual because it's got main girl front and center in all of them. So, yeah, must not have put it in. It's no big fucking deal. As I said, it would not be going anywhere good, but just something that I've noticed. Takt Opus Destiny.
This show had so much potential.
It did, and yet it ended up at the top of finished, but meh.
So top of C tier, will you put it above or below Sakugan?
I put it between Nighthead 2040. No, I put it just above Nighthead 2041. So which is currently
let's
the
put it
bottom
above
of B tier.
Sakugan.
Yeah.
So just above Sakugan then.
Yeah.
Detective is already dead. He goes in E tier because I fucking dropped this shit. I don't know about you.
I didn't even make it in episode 3.
Jesus Christ.
I watched 3 episodes worth of content because the first episode was a double length for some fucking reason. But I couldn't force myself to even try and watch that proper 3rd episode. Like,
I will rank it above Deep Insanity just because Deep Insanity is such garbage.
Fine. But, like, I initially had this at 40. This is my bronze medal of shittiness. And, like,
Understandable.
I initially had it at 48th instead of 54th. And then as I was writing, I was like, you know what? No. The fucking... This actually fucking offended me at how bullshit and boring it was. Actually, genuinely offended me. Last Dungeon Boonies.
This is going to be a bit of a debate. Because I think this is like a C tier show, and you probably think this is like an F tier show or something.
Yeah, I did. I put it very low. I put it in shit tier. That seems harsh.
That is harsh, dude.
That seems harsh. What was I on?
Yeah, I'd say low C tier, or maybe high D tier if you're feeling particularly ungenerous.
Oh, yeah, I mean... The 100 plus year old lolly chief perving on the 17-year-old and humiliated one of the other female characters.
Okay, that feels enough to bump it down to D.
Also, she helped perpetuate Lloyd's imposter syndrome.
Yeah, she's just generally a shitty character.
And then the yandere, whose only defining character trait was her obsession with main boy.
Mm-hmm.
So top of D tier?
Top of D tier.
Above
Because
Taisho?
it was still a fun concept. Above Taisho. I had it above Taisho. This one is good.
Oh,
Heaven's Design Team.
Heaven's Design Team. I'm gonna say
I
now.
I think this is a
I think this should be top of A.
top of it. Yeah, I can agree with that.
because I don't think it quite has the depth necessary for S tier, but it is the perfect light. Just enjoy it as you watch show.
I feel like if we're using depth as a gauge, we should probably bump it down a little bit in A tier, but
Okay, yeah, because
at the
I
same
did put
time,
Aquatope above it, so I'd be willing to put it below Aquatope.
full Aquatope is fine.
Yeah.
I think I had Dynazodon ranked higher on my overall end of year list,
Hmm.
but I think it's fine in the upper echelons of A.
Hmm.
I think it deserves it.
As I said, I had Dynazodon 12th, Heaven's Design Team 11th, and Aquatope 10th. So
Yeah, that's fine where it is.
uh,
I did not watch this one. This is High Rise Invasion.
cool. Slime Diaries.
This one was a fun one.
This one was
I
good.
enjoyed this one.
This one was really nice. I'd
This is
say
like
mid to high B
B
tier. I
tier.
think, yeah.
Uh, hmm. Above or below Lupin?
So I ended up putting this below Blue Period actually,
Oh, okay.
and below
So let's
Ramune to be
put
fair.
it.
But I'd put it higher honestly if you want to.
No, we can put it between. Let's put it between Ramune and Faraway Paladin. Nice fluffy series.
Yeah. It was a nice fluffy series. It had a couple of episodes that were missteps, but otherwise fun. So Core
The
1 of Slime
slime.
Season 2. Core
Yeah.
1. I think Core
Core one
2...
is going to be lower than Core two.
Yes, I would definitely agree with that. I still say Core 1 is probably high B.
Probably B, I could see.
Hmm.
I'd say below die.
Yeah, I would agree with that. Core 2 I think is solid A.
Solid, easily A.
Very solid A.
Hmm. Do you want to do where an A? I think above B stars at the very least.
Alright. That was
Between
for
B
me.
stars and
I had Slime down below Dog Stone, but considering that's the whole season, I think that works out as a good average. Oh, below B stars. Did
yeah.
you say? Sorry. Uh, there.
Oh, Tesla notes.
Oh, Tesla note. Oh, Jesus Christ.
So wait, where did you put Core two of Slime?
Below B stars.
Below B stars. Yeah, that sounds
Below
right.
B stars, above Dinosaur.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Cool. Tokyo Revengers.
This is a tough one. This is a tough one.
From what I've heard,
Because the story was good,
yeah, I was gonna
and the
say
characters are good.
story and characters good. Production values not quite so good.
Not quite correct. The music was fucking great. The animation and art, not so much. I put this around bottom tier character Tomazaki. I feel like that's being a bit too generous. I'd say lower on B tier. I did have it above Blue Period though, so I'd say between Shadows House and Blue Period.
All right. Tonikawa OVAs, didn't watch them. Probably should.
Oh, definitely should. This is a pre-cure, I think.
Yeah, looks like it. Which Isekai
Tsukimichi.
fantasy? Tsukimichi, right.
I had this one just below Snow White Notes, but Snow White Notes is probably lower than I would have had it, so...
What else do you have it around?
Oh, I have it above Tomozaki and below Realist Hero.
Would you still put it
So
that
I'd
high?
say that I'd put it below. I'd put it right below Tomozaki, between the Tomozaki and Lupin.
All right.
The fun little isekai.
Era now.
I had this below Miyaruko.
Which is currently bottom of B.
I'm fine with putting this top of C.
All right. I'll
It's
go
you,
with
though.
that.
I know you watched it.
I watched it and I dropped it. Ended up being dropped for a reason. Just below Tier Eternity. So, well below some of the other stuff that it's above, but I'm fine putting it in C.
Didn't watch any of this stuff. Next three of them, actually.
Didn't watch Tsukipro, didn't watch Uma Musume, didn't watch, what the fuck was that called again?
I don't know. It's the one with the depressed
Yeah.
kid show.
Other Side Picnic.
This one I had fairly high.
I had this in good but not special. I had this just below Ramune.
I had this above Blue Period. And above... I had it above Tsukimichi,
Wow, okay.
but below Real. So I'd say put it right above Tomozaki.
I definitely had Lupin above this.
I'm fine with putting it between Lupin and Mushoku.
Alright. I also had Blue Period and Ramune above it, but I will acquiesce. Case study of Vanitas Core 1, very importantly.
Yes. The very definition of a problematic fave.
Yeah.
Do you want to put this in A or B tier?
Looking at what
I had this right below Sunny Boy on my ranking. It was literally sandwiched right between Sunny Boy and Senpai's Annoying for me.
Wow, same.
Oh, that's perfect then.
That is wow. Okay, that's fool. I will put it between Remain and Senpai then. Because that is creepy.
Amazing.
That is creepily.
That's an amazing coincidence.
Oh wow!
Amazing.
Oh, that's perfect. Oh wow!
That is
Who
great.
would have fucking guessed that? Visual Prison.
I'll leave this one up to you.
This one is on me. I loved my gay Symphogear vampires.
You really should watch Symphogear.
I have it on my catch-up list. I will get to it eventually. Jesus.
Sorry.
Were you burping during that? Yes.
No.
I put this just above Riemann and just below Dan Nazanon.
So low A tier.
I'll put it just above Remain but below Sunny Boy.
Sounds good.
I really enjoyed it, and I'm still listening to the fucking songs from it.
Vivi was in my top 5 last year.
So up in S tier.
Up in S tier.
Also on my catch-up
This one
list.
was good shit.
I will get to it. I promise.
Okay. I did have this above Kageki Shoujo.
Okay.
But let's put it between Kageki Shoujo and Super Cub.
And ranking, you mean?
Yeah. Well, Super Cub I had lower than you did, but I had this above Kageki Shoujo in ranking, but I had it below To Your Eternity. So I'd say on the list, put it between Super Cub and Kageki Shoujo.
Yeah, but Ranking of Kings is in between Super Cub and Kageki Shoujo.
Was it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Below Ranking of Kings.
Right. That's what I was getting confused about. Just like, do you want me to try and splice the two together and have them occupy the same spot, or?
No. It was actually below Ranking of Kings on my list anyway, so that's fine. That works out.
Don't recognize that. Do recognize Wave, didn't watch it. Don't recognize Wixos.
We cross.
We cross.
This one's painful.
So,
where are we putting this?
So, I have this near the bottom of Good But Not Special, in between Slime Diaries and Other Side Picnic.
The issue is that this doesn't have Wonder Egg priority to show and special separate.
This is
So
we are considering both, and I would still I am considering both when I have it in that ranking. I have it above Tact. I also have it above Nighthead and Snow White Notes.
I think the special should bump it down a tier.
Okay. I didn't expect that I'd be the one advocating for a higher spot, frankly.
I love a good chunk of the show, but the special just fucked it up so bad.
You don't have to tell me. We've post-mortem this shit at least twice.
Yeah, I was just really upset with how it went.
Top of C?
Top of C. We might change it, but I don't think it deserves much higher than that.
Poor Wonder Egg. As I said, I did 750 words, a full page on fucking Google Docs, just like talking about it. As I said, I'm trying to limit myself more because I've gone overboard. But that one, I felt I had to go into so much detail.
Yeah, honestly, I can't find it in me to put it in B tier.
All right. That's okay.
I loved a good chunk of this, but I'm just so disappointed.
That's okay. No, I completely understand.
Okay.
World Trigger Season 2. So, that is the Galapula Invasion Arc, Katori Kakizaki, and Ikuma Oji. Big plus in introducing the Himbo Squad. I love the Himbo Squad so much.
Himbo Squad, that sounds fun.
I love the Himbo Squad so fucking much. They
sound like fun people.
Like, two of them are just complete idiots. Then you've got one whose, like, IQ is, like, 140. Then you've got a fourth guy who's just there just to enjoy the chaos. And I love them so much. I love Ikuma Squad. That said,
so you think they'll be on the Himbo tier list that we eventually do?
I would certainly put them on there, yes. I would certainly put Ikuma on there. Ikuma is a Himbo of the highest order. Like, for fuck's sake, they make, like, the pro tag team, like, watches records of his other matches, and they actually point out, hang on, does he keep looking at the camera?
Oh my god.
I love him so much. He's such an idiot. I love him. World Trigger Season 2, this is a really tough one. Because it's good, but it's definitely... Season 3 is going in high A, if not S. I'm going to say that right now, because that is...
That's fine.
Damn near perfect for a season of World Trigger. Season 2 is good. I mean, Katsuri versus Kakizaki squads are not my favourite match. It's not my favourite match by any stretch. It's good, but it's not great. Ikuma and Oji is good because of Ikuma. Oji's not great, even if it does have an absolute fucking cold as shit moment from Yuma just killing Oji. But trying to decide, I think it's probably going to end up in high B, but I'm trying to decide where in high B is the question. Do I think it's better than Core 1 of Slime? Do I think it's better than Mugen Train? It's a very good question. We were doing.
You just put it between Horimiya and Mugen Train and call it a day, dude.
I'm just trying to. Yeah. I'm trying to remember what fucking. Yeah, we didn't do awards fully. I'm fairly sure it was winter, wasn't it? It was winter.
Yeah.
Winter that yes, it was winter. We didn't do full awards that season, so I can't even tell where I would put it from that. Yeah, World Trigger season
We're
3.
doing awards till spring.
Yeah, we did. We did. We still did awards, but we did very like what's the word I'm looking for? Informal. That's it. Informal awards.
Yeah.
So I have to put this in S tier, frankly, because if it wasn't for Thunderbolt Fantasy, this would have been my second favorite sequel. Where do I want to put it in S tier?
I have no say in this, dude.
I know, but I also don't want to be too. I don't want to just. I do want to try and add some objectivity to this beyond my subjective brain that's yelling, put it as high as possible. I also have to compare it to, new shows, which I don't like doing with sequels. I think what I'm tempted to do, honestly, next time we do, when we do 2022, because I think that's the next time we're going to do an anime one. What I'm tempted
At least anime, yeah.
Yeah. What I'm tempted to do for anime 2022 is just add basically a tier that is just sequels and just work from there. Because I honestly, it's so hard comparing sequels and new shows. Just why I don't do it now. Because it isn't fair to have to compare World Trigger Season 3, which is basically the culmination of nearly 200 chapters worth of build-up, to, the likes of Kemono Jihen, Kageki Shoujo, Super Cub that have, only got 12, 13 episodes to work in.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to put it there.
So where are you going to put it?
Below Fruits Basket, above Nomad.
Okay. I can see that. I can accept that.
World Witches series.
Haven't watched it at all.
Make a Mug 1, Make a Mug 2. I know you watched an episode of Make a Mug 1.
I don't think that's enough to judge it.
Fair enough.
I have watched Yashahime Part 2. I did watch the first core and change of Yashahime 1. But I only watched a couple episodes of the second core.
I was gonna
dropped it.
say the second core I think was Winter.
Yeah, it was bad apparently.
Where is Yashahime? Why is Yashahime not showing up on continuing? Oh, there it is. Because it's Hanyo, no Yashahime. Because it's fucking stupid.
Yes.
Do you feel comfortable ranking that first season?
No. That was just the first couple episodes of the second core.
Fair enough. Did you end up watching Yasuke? I didn't.
I kind of want to, but I haven't watched it yet. I haven't watched that next one either.
Laid Back Camp,
whatever it's called, I don't remember. Laid Back Camp is very good. Like the pinnacle of slice of life. See, where to put it is the question.
I mean, certainly from this year, my pinnacle of slice of life is Super Cub. So,
I would honestly put it above Arumaka, at the very least.
I mean, you can put it higher if you want.
Yeah, I will put it higher.
I'm not going to stop you. You know, if you think that highly of it, then go for it.
I'd say right below Hero Aka.
All right.
I did not watch this one. This is Yuki Yuna.
Nope. Moriarty Season 2. This was very good. I would
Yeah.
say this is a very strong A.
Mm-hmm. Let's see. I kind of want to put it between Slime and JoJo somewhere. Question is where?
Hmm.
Would you want to put it above or below B stars?
Um, I mean, I had Moriarty lower in my personal sequels list. Um,
I had it
so
right below. Oh no, it was below Slime for me.
yeah, same. And that was
It was below Slime and
that
below
was
JoJo.
that was a slime with that first core, which was bringing it down. I mean,
Yeah.
I had Doctor Stone at fourth on my sequels list, so
Oh, I had this below Log Horizon. Oh wow. I think I might have been too hard on Moriarty with that though. I'd
possibly, yeah.
say mid A.
I do
Uh,
definitely say mid A.
above or below Hero Aka?
I would say above.
Mm.
I think above. And then the final
But below
show,
Dr. Stone?
yeah, final show, Zombieland Saga Revenge.
S tier, just for that cliffhanger. The sheer ballsiness of that fucking cliffhanger. The sheer fucking ballsiness.
I'll put it bottom of S because I would have put it high A.
Bottom S is fine.
But yeah.
Bottom S is fine. This was like an improvement on season one in every way.
Oh yeah, no, it was definitely an improvement. It was 100% an improvement.
And season one was like a low A tier show at worst.
Yeah.
So
So
yeah, now we need to decide anime of the year.
now we come to anime of the year, sequel of the year. I think we agree on
Oh,
sequel of the year being Jujutsu Kaisen.
yes, I can accept that.
Okay. So it's anime of the year. I think in terms of the stuff that we both watched, it's got to be 86, doesn't it?
Yeah, yeah.
Which I'm not.
Because
I'm not against. Because I could argue for Skate and Backflip, but that's not fair considering you haven't watched it, and you could, you know, argue
I
for
could
Vivi
argue
and
for like,
Heike story.
yeah, I could argue for those, and I think so. The thing with the Heike story is a lot like Odd Taxi for me.
Mm,
I know it is very good technically and writing wise, and performance wise,
mm.
but it doesn't emotionally to the same degree as some of the other shows in S tier.
Yeah.
Though, unlike Odd Taxi, it did get me to tear up a bit at times.
Mm. So
Still, like, I feel like 86 is just a very, very unique anime that manages to really balance out the war story aspect with the action and the human drama.
So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna say 86 as a whole rather than one of the cores.
Yeah. Picking one core feels weird.
Yeah. If we were to pick a core, I'm sure we would both agree it would probably be the first one. But
First one is technically the stronger one, just overall. But the second core is a really good follow-up.
now, second one is a very good follow up with a really really good ending that makes me really hope it gets to season 3.
Yes. Agreed.
If nothing more, to see more of Lena.
Yeah. I want to see her and her new dynamic with the rest of the cast. Now that they've actually met in person.
Yeah. So this is our list. We've got Jujutsu Kaisen as the best sequel, and we've got 86 as the best new anime. See the shows that round out our S rank, and you can see the shows that made it into our pit of shame. Shame. Shame.
Doodling.
Shame for you in E tier as well, frankly. You might not be offensive,
Yeah.
but you're certainly bad.
Yeah.
Do we want to maybe
Yeah.
bring...
Well, save this first before we do anything else.
Alright. Oops. How did that happen?
What do you mean, oops?
I accidentally clicked off the window somehow, despite being in full windowed mode. Which I don't understand how that happened.
Huh. Weird.
There we go.
Yeah, we can share it to the server later.
Share it to the server, and I'll obviously once the archive goes live, I will also post this on Twitter, as I've been doing for all of the other tier lists. Because the One Piece one, I believe, the 2 One Piece ones we did went up. I think it was today.
Oh, nice.
I'm fairly sure
We're
it
gonna
was
have
today.
to post. We're gonna have to post those lists on the server as well.
Before we head off, do you want to have a look and bitch at the community rank?
How awful they are. Okay, so in S tier, of course, Attack on Titan, because the community has no taste.
Mushoku Tensei.
Okay, good. 86 is in there, and Jujutsu Kaisen, as they should be.
First core, though.
Second core is in A tier, so I can't complain too much.
Yeah.
Mostly good stuff in A and S tiers.
Wonder Egg is an A tier, as is Miruko.
I said mostly. I did say mostly. I did not say entirely.
What's that? Is that Higehiro?
What the fuck? Why is that in there?
Is that Higehiro in A
Should not
rank?
be there. No. No. It does not belong there. Get off. Fuck off.
Ida Ten Deities is in B.
That is not where it should be.
As is Platinum End and Combatants.
People are stupid.
Yeah. Dinozanon is all the way in C. As is there anything One Piece is in C.
Fucking hell. People have no taste.
And Nomad.
People really have no taste.
And Super Cub.
I reiterate the same line. Once again.
B tier. Which I assume didn't watch for a lot of people. Anything particularly egregious here? Jujutsu Kaisen Zero movie. To be fair, that's only been out for like a couple of weeks in the West, so I can't say I blame people for not putting that and didn't watch.
Yeah.
I personally am offended the World Trigger is down here, but you know that's just me.
World Trigger isn't a hugely popular series, to be fair.
Also,
not compared to a lot of other big shonens.
Also offended on Backflip's behalf, but again, it's not a popular series.
Yeah. Please tell me redo of Healer is in D tier.
Where is it?
I'm looking for it. I can't see it anywhere.
World's End Harem is, so, you know, enjoy that fact. God, I'm not seeing it in D.
I don't see it in C tier either.
The Shotokan one is in C.
It's in C tier. Why the fuck is redo in C tier? Near the top of it, too. Fuck. Some fucking people, I swear to God.
I'm still not even fucking... Oh, there it is, yeah. At least Pretty Boy Detectives beat it.
Nope, it's right above Pretty Boy Detectives.
Not for me, it's not.
That's weird.
I'm seeing Pretty Boy Detectives above it, and it just above Tsukimichi.
Weird.
Maybe they randomized the order, I don't fucking know.
Possibly. It would not surprise me.
Who knows? Um, we were possibly gonna do best of shonen anime / manga, but we've been going for 3 hours, so we're gonna put that on a different day.
Yeah, just gonna put a pin in that.
Yeah, we've got it.
But
We've got it open, so we'll get back to it at some point.
yeah. But thank you all for watching.
Yeah,
We will.
hopefully this has been enjoyable. I personally always have fun talking about anime. Like it's
Yeah, these are always fun.
So in terms of future stuff, tomorrow D&D we are heading towards a blue oni called Akito. No relation to the to Soma. Maybe not in actual relation, but maybe in behavior. I don't know.
Fairly possible.
Tuesday, I believe I'll still be on my own. Still haven't 100% decided what I'm gonna do, but I'm probably gonna pick something from Xbox Game Pass and play it. Thursday should be more Ace Attorney. Hopefully we'll get through case 3 of Justice for All and put that damned circus behind us.
We already hate it.
And then next Saturday, what is it we are doing next? Oh, next Saturday is the premiere stream for spring.
Might need to push it back, but because there's a bunch of premieres premiering later than we expected. But
Is there?
I don't know. We're still. There are a couple. I know there's at least one that's on the 23rd.
Yeah, but we already knew about that one. I thought anyway.
Right.
Because
Yeah.
that one is what is it?
Kaku's fiance.
Cuckoos. Yeah, a couple of cuckoos. Yeah, I knew about that one. And then the next one before that is Summertime Render, which I'm not sure is even going to drop this season because of its
because
Disney Plus. Same with Blackrock Shooter. Honestly, that's supposed to have started airing, and I'm not seeing it on Disney Plus.
Yeah. I don't know what Disney Plus's plan is going to be. I don't fucking know.
Yeah.
What I do know is that our plan is still to do it on Saturday, next Saturday.
Next Saturday
for the premiere stream, and just cover everything that we missed on the 3-episode check-in.
Yeah. So let me. So you've got Summertime Render. I've got Blackrock Shooter. I think it's Number who's the only one who's not missing something.
Mm-hmm. We will cross that bridge when we get to it. Yeah. But for the time being, thank you all for watching, and have a good evening.
Good night.